But
I don't know
obviously,
what I'm unmuting, but
I don't know what button I'm pushing, but obviously it's not working because OBS is a fun program, and I'm still figuring that out. We're all trying. So, yeah, so welcome to Demiplanes and Doodles, bros.
Hi, bros.
Hey, bros, what's up? It's Demiplanes and Doodles night, and we have an extra person in here. Whoa, who's that voice? Satan, is that you?
Oh my god.
Oh, yep, that's exactly what I hear in my head every night.
Josh, you mean Friday nights?
Excuse me, Friday nights. Friday nights, yes.
Friday night.
Exactly, that's exactly the voice I hear in my head on Friday nights. Except he sounds drunker for some reason.
I want that laugh as my ringtone.
Oh god.
Whenever I get a message, that'd be amazing.
Oh man.
Thanks, Satan.
A laugh track for you if you like. Just a maniacal laughter.
Maniacal laughter. Maniacal laughter.
That was one of my favorite jokes in the new Muppets movie.
Yes, I love that. Maniacal laugh. So hey, well, we got people in here. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to Demiplanes and Doodles, where hi, I'm a Vic. There's a Lynn in there, and we have
I'm here.
we have a third person. How about you introduce?
That
I don't. Grayson, please. We have Grayson Taderick live in the studio right now, guys.
Oh Lord, help me.
He would be the most insufferable guest. Oh my god.
I mean, if you want me to, one of these days, I'll just show up in character.
Oh god. Oh, I'm scared. I don't think I can afford to have craft services for you, dude.
Yeah.
Excuse me, is this store-bought caviar?
Starts crying.
Technically, all caviar is bought in the store.
Technically.
Anyway.
Anyways, so let's go ahead and because I have an outline. I'm trying to be organized. I forgot the word organized, guys.
Okay.
It's good. It's good. It's fine. Okay, so we have announcements. And starting at the top of the list for our announcements, we've got some cool stuff going on with our friends at Talon and Claw. Lynn, talk about it while I grab the link.
Okay, so Talon and Claw, they make super cool like RP stuff. They do dice. They just released the what is it, like the pre-order for their wooden dice?
Yeah, the Spectre Pie.
Yeah, the Spectre dice, and
Spectre
it's
Pie.
all made of wood, and it's amazing. And you can either get them in sets, or you can just buy the D20s. But
they're giant. I think they're giant D20s.
I did not know that, so that's even better.
Yeah, they're like 33 millimeters.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they're big. They're big chunky boys. Like, they look so nice.
They are absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
And they're doing the pre-orders for that now, but if you are into wooden dice, like, if you're not a dice goblin, how dare you, but they also do DM screens, they do dice vaults, and dice rolling trays, and all kinds of cool stuff.
And don't we have, like, a special something? Like, if you shop online with them?
I think we do.
Oh, my God.
If you use Divine Conquer at the checkout as the code, you get 10% off.
Yes, and that also goes towards your dice pre-orders as well. So yes. I'm going to drop the link in chat so you can go check out their dice, go look at all the pretty things. If you scroll down below on our Twitch, you can go to their Etsy shop to check out the dice trays and dice vaults and the DM screens. And they do lovely, beautiful work. And the wood smells so good. I was rewatching the video where we gifted Jesus the DM screen, and like one of the comments he made was, "Oh my god, it smells so good." Like it's amazing. Like it's such gorgeous work. So yeah, check out our friends at Talon and Claw. Dice pre-order is as stated by a friend in chat. Dice pre-order ends on April 27th. And yes, Jesus likes smelling wood. Hello, Jesus. Well, thank you for joining us. And okay, next on our list, I see Point B. Shane, talk about yourself. You're our special guest tonight. Talk all about you. Yes, you must. You must.
Well, I'm Shane. I'm a friend of Vic and Lynn. I am also an amateur voice I have kind of wrangled myself into a position where I am the official voice actor for both Grayson and West.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And I currently, where you can hear my voice acting, because Vic and Lynn really haven't released the reels that I sent them.
I have a note on that actually.
Yes. Yes.
I'm going to get some of the reels animated.
That is awesome.
So more on that later. We'll get to that. We'll talk about it. But
Whoa.
just so you guys know, that's a thing that's happening.
Oh, it
Sorry,
says the
can
volumes.
anyone hear me?
Yeah, I can't really hear Shane. Ooh, how do I fix that?
How's this?
Desktop.
Is
that better?
Let me raise it a little, maybe. If that helps, I don't know if that'll help.
Hey, Shane, talk about
Hearing
things, maybe. Test.
All right, so
It says Shane is a bit off.
Shane is a bit off.
I mean, his voice or...
But if you would like to hear some of my voice work, I currently do voice work for a YouTube channel called Geeks for Fun. I am in 2 of their series. I recently was in the last arc of Dragon Ball DC, which is a really awesome what if story that deals with what if the planet Krypton in the DC universe was replaced with planet Vegeta. So,
Oh God.
Kakarot is Clark Kent, and he's just it's such a great series. I love it. I love. I'm happy to do work for that channel. The other one, if you happen to catch Horde of the Dragon Queen a couple weeks ago, they have another series dealing with what if the next arc of Dragon Ball Super dealt with the Norse pantheon, which that was a lot of fun to do voice work for, and I got to do 2 of my favorite gods. I got to play and I got to play Mimir. So those 2 roles were a lot of fun to do. And
nice.
I just recently auditioned for their newest project, which is a Batman audio drama series.
Ooh!
Oh my God.
It's called Echoes of the Night, and it's going to be in the like golden age 40s style pulp radio play. That's going to be a lot of fun. And I've just been seeing posts from Alfie, the head of the channel. We really need female voice talent to audition. And there's some great parts for that.
We're making Batman.
Yes.
Perfect. That's awesome. What the what the heck are you making over there?
Excuse me, that's a robin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm super. Your Robin kind of looks like Tracer.
That's what I was thinking too.
Excuse me. I'll take my critiques elsewhere. Thank you. Yeah, that sounds really awesome, though. Cool.
Yeah, no, it sounds great. I auditioned for quite literally everything.
That's good.
I mean, yeah.
Are you gonna be doing more of your voice reel live streams?
I might. I
enjoyed that thoroughly.
Yeah, that was some good stuff.
YouTube channel, where I did one live stream a while ago where I read D&D lore straight out of Xanathar's, or not Xanathar's. I read Mordenkainen's.
Yeah.
Now
you got to do a second one where you read out of Xanathar's.
I mean, there's not really any lore from Xanathar's.
That's fair.
I could definitely read some of the like liner notes that are in it, because there are some very fun little notes from Xanathar himself throughout it, where he like mocks the different classes and subclasses.
Perfect.
Yes, perfect.
But before again, there's 2 more things I need to plug.
All right, go for it. Go for it, dude.
Plug it all.
This is the great place to do it.
I am personally developing 2 series with some people from the Geeks for Fun community. One is a what if story. What if Goku landed in Exandria?
Oh.
Oh no.
So
That's a concept.
So it's going to be Goku in Critical Role. That one's fun. I'm working on that with a member of the Geeks for Fun community. Their Discord is such a great place. And another one I'm working on myself. I've written the first part. I just need to figure out how to make my own video. Is what if Bane was in Marvel?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, what if Bane, the Batman villain, was a Marvel Comics villain?
I have so many questions. Go for it, bro. Go for it. You got this. You can do it.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I have right now for that. It's a really cool concept. I'm working on developing. I'm doing a lot of research, reading a lot of Marvel comics.
Okay.
That sounds awesome. All of that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god.
What? What do you? What?
I'm enjoying this. This looks very nice. Yeah. So.
Thank you.
You're very much welcome.
You're doing Goku.
Speaking of cool art and things, I guess related to Lynn's talents, we can now plug our thing, Lynn.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Yes, your thing.
Yeah. So, hey guys, we, as I'm sure some of you know that watch us on our streams and hang out with us in our Discord, we're putting together a webcomic, and it's called Alistair, and it's about this righteous paladin bro knight who is planning on saving the world with a barbarian named West, and we finally have a release date for this comic, and it's going to be in August of 2020. And I believe we have something really cool about that, where we're preparing for the launch with some fun things, Lynn?
Yes. So we're going to be, it's on Webtoons.
Yes,
so,
it is.
Definitely check that out. Links are below if you want to check it out.
Take
But it's on
links.
Webtoons, and if you're a patron for at least $1, you get all of our stuff early. You get access to our Discord. You can talk with us. We've actually built an entire pirate crew last Saturday, and they may or may not show up in said comic. Who knows?
This is true.
I would love for them to show up.
They will probably show up.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, you guys.
They're just like randomly in the background.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be working with our patrons on making little NPCs and little characters, and who knows, they might show up, and it'll be a good time.
Yes.
And we're also going to be uploading bi-weekly, just short little 4-panel-ish comics to give some like background lore of the world as we lead up to launch date.
You can almost call them prologues, if you will.
If you will. It'll be great. It'll be a good time. And we're going to have merch, and we're going to have all kinds of cool stuff going on. It's gonna be super fun.
We have so much cool stuff.
All aboard the hype train.
It's such a hype train, because we are like, Lynn and I are literally building the train with our bare hands, and it's so much work, but it's going to be so worth it in the end, because we're so excited.
You get a voice actor for Alistair, and I guarantee you I will do free voice promos for the comic.
Oh my god.
Man. Hey, if there are any voice actors out there who can do a total bro voice, hit us up. That would be
please.
Great.
Yes, please. Yeah, if you want to, if you want to voice act for like a totally cool like surfer bro sounding dude, like you know,
it's Bill and Ted D&D style.
Bill and Ted at D&D style. That's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've tried to do Alistair myself, but it just doesn't work out for me.
Oh.
You settle into West a little too well.
That was scary. And I love every second of it.
I mean, I'm pretty much just doing an imitation of Vic. Like,
Me, but if my voice was cool.
It's my imitation of the voice you do on Fridays.
Oh god. I just scream. I just drop F-bombs nonstop on Fridays. That's all I do. I was fun fact. I was told before the stream started because my dad his headphones weren't working for his computer and he didn't know how to fix it in the moment. And it was like, so you're going to be unplugged, so I need you to limit your F-bombs so your mom doesn't get upset and come in here yelling at you. And I'm like, okay. And it was like we fixed it like right before stream, but I was like struggling so hard not to swear my ass off like I always do. It was pain.
I mean, it's really hard sometimes.
And it's like, how do you expect me to not swear? It's literally, that's just all Wes does.
That's all he knows.
That's all he knows. Okay.
Oh, sweet. My friend Nick is in the chat, and he has sent me a message saying some lines and what he looks like, and maybe I can do Surfer.
Yeah,
Yes.
send him a picture of Alistair. I can send you some lines. I can
will,
send you
I
some
will
lines.
definitely do that. Yeah,
Right.
Alistair's. Honestly, I think Nick would be perfect to play Alistair. He himself is, well, not a surf pro, is just this gigantic mass of muscle and hugs.
That's perfect because that's literally Alistair. Just muscle and hugs.
Give me all the muscles and hugs.
Muscles and hugs. Oh my god, that's like there's a guy I knew in college who his moniker that we knew him as was Puppy with Muscles, and so I think that's a perfect moniker for Alistair, honestly. Puppy with Muscles.
Are you guys ready for this?
Yeah. So what are we talking about tonight, guys?
We're talking about the bad guys.
Oh god, the villains. Whoa.
Who? Okay.
Okay, calm down,
Okay.
Satan.
Calm down, Satan. Okay. Who? Okay. If you had to pick, if someone had to pick, who would be your ultimate villain?
Ultimate villain?
Ultimate villain. Like, okay, one that you're genuinely afraid of.
Oh, genuinely afraid of.
Yes.
I feel like if I answer that, I'd have. Oh,
Because that's what a villain's supposed to be, and I think, like, the way media has it now, everyone's like, oh, heck yeah, villains are awesome, but what their intent is to not be.
Oh yeah. Well, I think that's where that's where the conversation comes in on where the line is for a villain and for an antagonist. Like, they can go hand in hand, but at the same time, they're also two separate entities in themselves.
Yeah. That's
Ooh,
definitely
my flex is
a
on. Needs
true
to not
point.
do that.
One of my favorite villains from comics has always been Scarecrow. I've always loved him. He's
Scarecrow's terrifying.
because of what he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, he messes with your head and brings your greatest fears into your reality.
So you would say you would like villains that are more in a psychological nature then? Like
more of a mind messing up kind of thing.
mind fuck.
Oh, are we allowed to say curse words now? Good.
I'm saying curse words because I'm pretty sure we're well past 5 minutes.
Oh, good.
If we're not, I'm so fucking sorry.
check. Oh yeah, we're definitely past.
Oh, thank fucking
past
God.
5 minutes. Yeah. But also, another one is if you watched Jessica Jones or have read Marvel Comics, the Purple Man.
Oh yeah.
I was just about to say that.
Hey guys, we have a chat mom, so say hi to Tabitha. She reads your comments on live chat and jumps in every now and then with her own takes on things.
Yes, I'm sitting over here flinging my hands because yes, I was gonna say the same thing. The Purple Man.
Oh, that's an oogie.
Hello, chat.
Hello, chat. Yeah. So I guess what's your what's okay? So you asked me what my ideal villain is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like oh gosh, because I made a list of villains that I have kind of like, take.
You're not afraid of villains. You vibe with them.
I listen.
Oh yeah.
Listen.
Let it be known, Jeremiah threw his 2 cents in chat. Ultimate villain, my daddy Sephiroth, but who I'm actually afraid of is Luca Blight from Suikoden 2.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know who that is from Suikoden 2, but yay, Sephiroth. Yeah. I played Final Fantasy VII? Question mark?
I mean, Sephiroth.
Hey, he is pretty.
Please,
He's
Lynn, or
gorgeous.
Vic, we know you didn't play Final Fantasy VII. You played Kingdom Hearts.
You.
Oh.
Oh, that burn.
Ouch. And you're correct.
I mean,
How
so did
dare
I.
you?
Ouch,
Oh, thank you.
Ouch, the accuracy.
Ouch. Can I get some.
Oh gosh, that.
Can I get a cure wounds for that burn?
I'm all out of
Oh my
spells.
god. Okay, so well, because I was making a list of like villains and like kind of going through I guess what I liked about them as villains. I think I'm gonna I realize I have like a very specific type that's happening here, and I'm pretty sure Lynn knows what that type is. And as I but if I'm gonna pick like a favorite villain that I can just pull out of a media somewhere, definitely Fuhrer Bradley from Full Metal Alchemist. He was one of my favorites. Right. Well, technically Wrath and Brotherhood.
Or no, it's Wrath. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. From manga, well, in the
he's
first
Wrath.
one he was Pride, but in the Brotherhood in the manga he was Wrath. So.
Yeah.
Yes and yes.
I actually have a homunculus Ouroboros tattoo on the left side of my chest.
Oh, nice.
Because I cannot get my left eye tattooed.
Fair.
Never say never.
One day the technology will be there.
No, people do get eye tattoos.
Oh, that's scary.
I just don't want one.
Clearly I was unaware of this and now I'm terrified of that.
Also because there is a possibility of you going blind from it.
Yeah, that's also a thing.
Who needs eyesight?
Let me see here. Jesus mentioned in chat, in the world of D&D, Illithids and, oh lord, Gonadaur
Got it.
was a greater deity and god of abominations.
Oh, that's fun. Gonadaur. And, okay, so Boisterous Bard. In my campaign, I had a king that manipulated the party to gather him an army. And then this young king, whose father died in a courthouse explosion that I'm fairly sure he caused, was murdered by his mentor, his advisor, who took his magical crown of wizard's glass despite Lilith telling him not to trust the guy. Ooh.
Is that the guy I drew? I need to know. I think it is.
See, I think that goes into my list of I like a villain that like is manipulative in the sense of they start out very unassuming and then it gets to a certain point and you're like, okay, wait a minute. I think this guy's fucking with us.
All right. The Sunraiser. Alex from the Golden Sun series. Get true villain. Just a selfish, manipulative POS who wanted power. No sappiness, no tragic, sympathetic sob story of a backstory. Just wanted the power of the gods for himself and stepped on anyone who got in his way.
Yes.
Ooh,
True villain.
I'm here for that.
Yeah, that's definitely a good one.
I always like me a villain that was, in a way made. That's always a fun one for me.
Yeah.
Like they had a journey to get to where they are and get to that headspace. Like that's always good stuff.
I also love.
I feel like anyone can just be like a bad guy, but if you know the bad guy's backstory, it just isn't better.
Yeah. So what, Shane?
Hmm?
So what were you gonna say?
One bad guy I love, and he's once you get into like his backstory and his motivations, he really isn't a bad guy. is Doctor Doom.
Oh my god.
I love Doctor Doom.
Don't get me started on Doctor Doom.
Draw him, Vic.
Oh,
No. I don't wanna.
please, draw Doctor.
Doom
Robolugia.
does as he pleases.
Speaking of Alex.
But like,
Oh, sorry.
he only has 2 motivations ever throughout comics. First was to rescue his mom's soul from hell.
Are you making Dr. Doom dabbing?
Yes.
And the other was when he decided to take over the world, he actually looked into like multiple futures, and the only one free of want and sadness is the one where he's in control. So he's just trying to save the world.
Oh my god.
Also,
I love him. I also love a
he
guy.
has a PhD, yes.
Yes, he does.
It's from the university of the country he rules.
Exactly.
He gave himself
Exactly. He created his own country and he ruled
Okay,
it.
you know
And he's
what?
like, I'm gonna give myself a
He
PhD.
didn't create the country.
No, he didn't.
He
I
just
could have sworn he
owns it.
did.
He was born there.
Oh yeah. I
So,
could have sworn he like made his own like province or something at some point, but I could be wrong.
He made his own holiday.
That's what
It
I'm
is
thinking of.
called
That's what I'm
Doomsday.
thinking. Yes.
That is some Grayson level bullshit right there.
Wait, is
You wanna know what's
Grayson
even more
Doctor
Grayson
Doom?
about it?
Oh no.
Doomsday happens on one of 2 days, either on Doom's birthday or whenever he declares it.
I'm here for that.
Yep, that's 100%. I feel
People
like today
love
should
him
be a
because
holiday.
Whenever he declares Doomsday, everyone gets off work, drives around the country in a car, and people throw flowers at him.
Oh my god.
In chat, speaking of Alex, a good villain was Alex from Runaways, the comic, as well. He was manipulative, insidious, and used his friends to please his parents as villains, but he got murdered for it.
Yeah.
Never knowing what he did
Runaways
wrong.
was such a good series.
And then Boisterous Bard. Yeah, like, I don't know if you guys watched Death Note, but Light's backstory. I really hated him.
Speaking of Death Note,
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I have someone on my list.
Oh, shout out to Talon and Claw. They're in the.
Hey, what's up, Talon and Claw? What's up?
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
thanks for the gift stuff.
Oh,
yes.
they're gifting subs again. Those guys are so cool.
Hey guys,
Oh,
Talon
hey.
Claw. Get
Oh hey,
their
Primal
stuff.
Mythos. He's the dude I'm working on What If Goku Landed in Alexandria with. He's in chat. Yay, hi.
Hey. Nice to have you.
There we go.
Oh my god, Vic. Wait, if you just extend
I'm
the leg.
feeling
Oh,
like
there
it.
it is.
I'm feeling like it's a doomsday.
I'm feeling like it's
Yes,
doomsday.
Sunraiser. Sometimes it's just nice to have an absolute a-hole of a person as a villain.
Yeah, that's always fun. Like, just they're an asshole because they're an asshole.
You don't always need tragedy to be an evil jerk.
No, you don't have to justify being an asshole. You can just be an asshole, and that's like your whole character.
Hey,
You
Vic.
you can just exude confidence.
Yeah.
Vic, you're the writer for the Alistair comic.
I
How
am,
do
what's
you
up?
handle Villain? How do you handle like villains in writing?
Without spoilers?
I mean, we've alluded who the big bad is in like the very first thing that we made.
This is true. Yeah.
So how do you
Hmm.
want to do that?
So, okay. If you want to draw a thing on here. I don't know what you're going to draw. Draw the big bad.
Weeping Angels,
Oh, okay.
Doctor Who are my scariest
Dude,
villains for
Weeping
myself.
Angels scare me. I was recently
Oh, God.
I was rewatching a clip of Blank
Stephen
the other
Moffat,
night.
like just knocked it out of the park with that one.
Oh, for sure.
That and the children from the first series.
Are
you
you my
my
mummy? Ooh,
Oh,
Yeah.
that brain cell fused for a minute.
No, what was the thing from Buffy I sent you, Vic?
Oh, the
The gentleman. Ugh.
Oh no! Those
I
things
just-
freak me out.
the funny part was I just did a hand motion at Tabitha and she knew exactly what I meant.
No.
Like the look of pure horror that happened on her face.
The way
But
how
the
they
thing
like
is, though,
float and
those aren't. I don't see them as villains.
They're
Like,
just weird.
Like, those
They're
Yeah.
creepy
they're
monsters.
just
They're
like
just
bad.
weird.
Like there's a very strong line between like bad guys and then a villain.
And then you
Yeah,
just have
yeah.
weird guys.
that just monsters just do
Like
what
henchmen,
monsters
weird
do.
guys.
Yeah.
Also, Jeremiah, how dare you even mention Seymour in this? He's definitely not a villain.
Who's? Maester Seymour? I don't know who that is. He seems alright.
The true villain from The Legend of Zelda.
Oh
series.
yes, thank you, Ash, from Boisterous Bard. The Vash Narada. Those are freaking terrifying.
Yeah, no thanks.
There have been some great villains in
Yeah,
Doctor Who.
there's always been some great villains. Oh yes. I think probably one of my favorite ones, which also falls in line with a lot of the villain stuff that I like. The creature from the episode Midnight.
Oh,
That's one of my favorites. That is like one of my favorite Doctor Who episodes ever because it's like
I love it because you never see the monster.
I love it. I also love it because I love a villain that gets into your head, whether whether metaphorically or literally.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna draw a villain real quick, and I'll see how long it takes you guys to guess who it is.
Oh, sure. Yeah. So when it comes
Speaking of
to
which,
Yes.
we have a game to play in a second.
yes.
Yeah.
But first your game. I want to see if you can guess this.
Yeah, and I'll just talk about that thing that I was asked. Oh gosh. Yeah.
Yes.
So I
What do you
like
think
me.
makes a good
That's
Oh.
incorrect.
That's an egg. That's Grayson.
No.
I saw the size of the head and I was like, wait, it's Grayson.
It's either Grayson or Deb.
This is the ultimate villain that's super relevant right now.
Oh no, super relevant? Oh no. Mickey Mouse? Mickey Mouse?
Tom Nook.
Tom Nook!
It's Tom Nook.
Excuse me! He is just I will not take
He's
this
a
time.
capital. He's
He's a
a capitalist
capitalist.
pig.
He
He's a
gives you
capitalist
he gives you
genius,
no due dates on your rent. He does not raise interest. He just gives you a flat pay and it's just for it's just for time, working, and materials. Excuse me. Tom Nook, I will not take this Tom Nook slander on my stream tonight. That is incorrect. I do
No,
not
he-
accept it. No.
He only wants the cash.
He wants the cash so he can renovate your shit for you.
As stated in chat, he buys your weeds.
He buys your weeds.
He.
Slander
He's a
and
drug
pulling of
No,
Tanuki.
lord.
it's mine.
Yeah, exactly.
Tom Nook is not a
Reed's what
villain.
made this episode possible.
My
Oh, yeah,
God.
should I tell that story?
Lord help me.
I mean,
We've said worse on this chat
we probably have.
when Jesus was on here.
$2 million for a basement. Being more expensive than your actual house itself is insanity. He's totally a villain.
But did he ever give you a
Thank
due
you.
date? Did he ever say that your rent was due by this date and that you had to
No.
have it? Exactly.
No, he didn't. But not all villains, work that way.
He's
Don't
the
make
best
me-
capitalist, which,
Don't make me drag Mr. Resetti.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
so speaking of Death Note, so question from Jeremiah. Since y'all talked about Death Note, Kira/Light Yagami is the protagonist, air quote, of the show. But who's the villain of the show? L,
I'm gonna draw my
Light,
dude.
or Ryuk?
Light is definitely the villain of the show.
But in the sense of Light being the protagonist, L is his antagonist because he's
Yes,
always
it's
impeding
one of the
his
series
goal.
where the villain is the protagonist.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
so L being the good guy is still technically the antagonist because the entire point of an antagonist is that you are impeding the protagonist's development. So,
Ryuk is simply an enabler.
Basically.
Hey,
He's
speaking...
watching the events fold out for his own amusement and stoking the flames when he can.
Since I know the one sitting next to me, who's what you drawing there?
Nothing.
What you drawing there?
Nothing important.
Right. So,
Oh,
fun
yes.
game I decided to bring for this is
Oh God, help us.
I have a list of villain quotes. Very famous villains, so it should be easy for Hi, I'm Vic and Lynn with 2 brain cells
Yes. Yes, you are.
to myself. But uh, but they're very famous villains, so everyone should be able to know who they are. Perhaps maybe not the quote. The
Great.
the first one I just added pre-stream
You already know what I'm
because
drawing.
of something that Lynn said, and
Yay.
this quote is, there are only 4 rules you need to remember: make the plan, execute the plan, expect the plan to go off the rails, throw away the plan, follow my lead, and you'll be fine.
Hmm. Do you have any idea?
Familiar.
Can you repeat the question?
Quote.
The quote is, there are only 4 rules you need to remember:
Okay.
make the plan, execute the plan, expect the plan to go off the rails, throw away the plan, follow my lead, and you'll be fine.
Oh goodness.
Chat, do you guys know?
I'm drawing so many blanks because I
Everybody's mentioning more of their
Yeah, not a super
This-
well-known villain, but
it sounds so familiar, and I'll probably get mad at myself the second it's revealed.
Sounds familiar, and
just let me know when you
Oh my
want me to
gosh.
tell you the answer.
can we get a hint? Is the question.
Would the hint give it away?
It is from a. The character is from comics, and this quote is from a TV show.
Huh.
It is stated in chat. Asks again if it can be the quote can be repeated.
Repeated.
Yes.
There are only 4 rules you need to remember: make the plan, execute the plan, expect the plan to go off the rails, throw away the plan, follow my lead, and you'll be fine.
It sounds really familiar, and it's probably from a show that I don't really watch anymore.
Probably.
Goodness, I 100% give up.
I have no idea. I don't know.
Okay.
I would be so
The
mad.
character is Captain Cold,
God.
and it's from the CW Flash show.
Ah! Damn it.
Okay, yes, I have heard that quote because I did watch The Flash in the past.
Yeah.
I'm bad at
I was
myself.
so mad.
She's like, God damn it, I should have known this. The one
Alright.
DC show you watch. The one DC show.
Shut up. I love how also stated in chat, Boisterous Bard had to mention Jafar and Shooter McGavin
Shooter McGavin.
are two of my husbands.
Oh my god. Ash, I feel like I know you so much better as a person now.
Shooter McGavin's a great character.
As I draw this boy
I love
up.
that
Pieces of
actor
shit like you for
never has to
breakfast.
pay for a game of golf ever,
Oh my god.
because
Are you
everyone
serious?
wants to. Oh, I'm absolutely serious. Everyone wants to play golf with Shooter McGavin, so everyone offers to pay for him to play with them.
Wow.
He loves playing golf now, and he's just like, I don't mind being known as Shooter McGavin for the rest of my life because, hey, I get to play golf for free.
I mean,
Oh, you're drawing a
hey,
Reed. That's nice.
what the heck were you thinking I was doing?
For a second, I thought you were drawing Voldemort. And then I saw you put hair, and I was like, oh. Yeah. Sorry, that was the sound of me going, I guess. I have opinions. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
All right.
I won't voice my opinions here, because I have very specific opinions.
All right. The second quote is definitely one that you guys will get.
Cool.
It was the easy one I was going to start with.
You give us way too much credit.
We share one brain cell, sir. You said you only have one. You said you have 5. We only have 1, and we have to share it.
All right. But this one I know both of you have seen what this is from. I see now that the circumstance of one's birth are irrelevant.
Oh, god damn it.
It is what you do with the gift of life that determines who you are.
God
I know
damn
who
it!
is. Do you know who it is, Vic? I know who it is.
I know what this is.
Do you want to draw him?
Everybody in chat's going, oh.
Like, if we didn't know this, people would be so mad at us.
Oh, we would have to, like, just quit.
Welcome to the field stream.
There you go.
He's perfect.
Yes. That's my answer.
We're not mad, we're just
So good.
disappointed.
That is my answer. Okay.
Here's when I actually get to do
I'm like super really into this
real
card. I'm
voice
sorry.
more.
Ew.
Ooh, I'm ready.
Yes, excited.
And I will give you a hint,
Crap, what's wrong?
because you may not know. It is something I recently. It is a line I used for an audition recently.
Ooh.
All it takes is one bad day to reduce the sanest man alive to lunacy. That's how far the world is from where I am. Just one bad day.
Ooh.
It
It sounds like the Joker.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Ding ding ding.
I mean, yeah. Like I
Everybody
could.
in chat, Joker.
I mean, that really. I could hear the Mark Hamill being channeled, and I was like,
Yes.
respect.
Though I think my version sounds a bit more like Troy Baker's
Oh yeah.
version. That man is a fantastic successor to Mark Hamill.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, Joker. I mean, classic villain.
Classic.
I mean, that's usually like the first, I guess, character that most people think of when you're asked to describe a villain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
Again,
Hey, Vic, you
another
wanna
comic book one.
mention who you're drawing over there?
No, I will not. I thought that highlight would work, but it doesn't.
Your L just looks so sweet.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well then.
Don't say anything.
I won't say a word.
I
I
mean,
just
yeah,
have like
that's what
a
he.
natural affinity to draw snatched waist and leggy dudes.
Oh, so you're drawing Grayson! I knew it.
Is this what happens when Grayson becomes a lich?
Oh my god!
Yes, it is.
I voiced that. You people on the Alistair Discord have heard.
They have heard him.
My Lich Alistair voice.
Oh, he's even got like the pocket chains.
I'm so edgy now. Everybody's gonna think I'm cool.
His phylactery's a pocket chain.
Yeah, freaking Death Note was such an early 2000 series.
It really
Yeah.
was.
Just all the belts and chains and over design on Ryuk.
Which is
It's. I'm looking at the reference right now. I'm just like, Lord help me. Like, is this what we were into?
Yeah. Okay. So the next in our fun little game is another comic book villain,
okay.
and the quote is, "We are the future, Charles, not them. They no longer matter."
Is that Magneto?
It is.
Yeah.
Charles was
See,
the
I
only
knew-
thing that gave it away.
Yeah.
Charles is the dead giveaway.
Not like terrible Ian McKellen impersonation.
Right. Yeah. There we go. That's the thing.
I love Magneto so much.
Magneto's a good character.
Yeah. He yo-yos so much.
I mean, he's a very complicated character, given like
mean-
backstory and like his arc through many, many different forms of media.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard not to sympathize with a Holocaust survivor.
I mean, fair.
Yeah. Yeah. If you hear noises, it's my dog. It's storming outside and he's having a bad time.
Poor Whiskey.
Aw, poor Whiskey.
Yeah.
He needs to be in my face. So if you hear things, it's just my dog.
Your dog is adorable.
Oh my god, he's a pain in the ass.
Whiskey is the embodiment. He's got the soul of an old man.
Whiskey just needs this.
Is that why I like your dog so much? Because I have the soul of an old man.
I think we all have the soul of old men here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so cute, Vic.
Who?
This boy.
That
Look at
boy?
him.
I know. I love him so much. He's my favorite character ever.
You know
Yeah.
who he looks like.
Who does
It
he
was
look
my
like?
first cosplay.
I don't know if we're talking about the same character anymore.
You know who he looks like?
Who does he look like?
I'm sending you via brain cell.
Oh no. Don't do that to me.
Does this help?
What? Yep, that does. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
You know what? That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You put a headband on him. He looks a lot like Hiei from Yu Yu Hakusho.
This is true.
At least your version looks a lot like him.
Then dark circles. I'm such a sucker for like dark circles, like under eyes. Aw, he's so cute.
I'm.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, Lord.
Are you trying to make him not look cute?
No.
Oh, just tell them.
I was actually drawing one of my favorite villains. Who his entire shtick is to make you think he's L, but he's not. He was from a spin-off novel that was written about Death Note called The LABB Murder Cases, and he was one of L's successors that snapped during the program that Whammies was putting them under. Went to LA and went on these like string of really crazy ass murders, like with these crazy manipulative puzzles, because he was trying to create a case that L would never solve.
Interesting.
And so he posed himself as L's alter ego Ryuzaki in the cases to, I guess, throw off the FBI detective, actually, what's her name? The one.
Misora.
Yeah, Naomi Misora. She was put on the case, and so he worked with her as quote unquote Ryuzaki, when he was actually the killer beyond birthday the entire time.
How would we have ever known that?
Because I don't know. That's his thing, because he makes you think that he's L, but he's not. He literally like plants himself in like he has a mimic down to his mannerisms, down to like his quirks. He like knows every fucking thing about L, and like he even like disguised himself to look like L. So nobody really knows what he actually looks like, because he was capable of disguising himself so well.
Did anyone
Level
here
20,
read, what?
No, sorry, it was like level 20 charlatan, like.
Yeah, that maxed out charlatan. Like, he was like my favorite character when I read that book.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That sounds like a nightmare.
Dude, it was such a fun book to read. I really recommend it.
That's
Crazy
that's
killer
creepy.
alert.
That's scary.
I know. He's like my favorite villain ever.
Jeremiah mentioned in chat, if it was a reverse world.
I was referring to
yes.
your L with no lines.
Good, that's what he wanted. Excuse me, his name is Beyond Birthday. I will not have him erased like this. This is Beyond Birthday Erasure.
I don't know if anyone will know who this character is I'm about to make, but we're gonna see.
All right.
Let's see.
If anybody doesn't
Probably
want
not.
to read the book, I can spoil how he dies because it's fun.
No, thank you.
Okay.
That actually sounds like something I'd want to read.
Okay, go for it, dude.
Yeah. Did you ever see the live-action Death Note movies?
I have.
I never saw them.
I watched the live action ones, and I think I have the L Another Note on DVD.
Yeah, L Another Note was really good.
Yeah.
And I like the way they changed Elle's death for those movies.
Jeremiah, wait, there's a live action movie? Yes.
There are 3 live action movies.
There are 3 live action movies.
And yeah, 3 live action movies.
I wanna read some
of a Netflix movie, but they scrapped it and it never existed. And they never.
Yes, it was never made.
Lynn, I want to read you some quotes from my favorite villain because I feel like you'd vibe with him.
What live action Netflix version? There is none.
There is none.
There is none.
There is none.
There isn't.
I'm gonna read
They
some quotes.
scrapped it.
Yeah.
It was in pre-production for a while, but
they just
never
gave up.
made it. Yeah, they had one good casting. They had Willem Dafoe attached to play Ryuk. And
Man, I hope that if it was ever made, they would have just put Willem Dafoe in like makeup and just sit him on the set as he is. Like you don't, you really don't need.
It would have worked.
Right.
Like he would have worked like that.
All right. Here's my favorite quote from this book, by the way, because I feel like I need to share it with you, Lynn.
Okay.
So this is Beyond Birthday, disguised as Elle, talking to Detective Naomi Misora, as he says, "I feel the word private carries with it an excess of neurotic egotism. You might say I'm an unprivate detective, a detective without ego." And then without fucking prompting, he goes, "Also, don't worry, I'm a top." And she's like, "A top?" He's like, "Yes, an aggressive top. I have never once been submissive. One of the few things I can boast about, I haven't even been submissive to a traffic signal." And that speaks volumes about his character.
Wow.
I love him.
And she's just like, "You really should." Never. No.
I love him, thanks.
I love him so much. He's such a goddamn trash character.
I don't think
Drawn there,
Chris
Lynn.
is so bad anymore.
Len,
You give him so much crap.
I'm trying to figure out who you're drawing, Len.
Oh, I recognize the style. I recognize the style. You don't recognize this?
Oh,
I know who this is now.
I know who this is. I just want you to finish.
It's perfect. Thank you.
This is one of my like very first like I want to start making comics like idols.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
I mean, I used to draw like this guy constantly, like in high school and stuff, and because I was that guy.
I'm so happy that there is a tease that he might be coming back.
I know. I'm thrilled that might happen.
So I'm reading through chat right now, and apparently it was suggested a reverse. What if Alistair and Wes? What would they look like as villains?
That breaks my head, honestly.
It does for West. It doesn't break my head that much because I'm just like, oh, that's just bad timeline West.
Yeah,
I know exactly what's gonna happen there.
It's just West with completely no restraint.
It's West in Sacred World, obviously.
Yeah.
With how things are gonna turn out, I feel like that's gonna be West in Sacred World.
Yeah, I love this, Lynn. It's the
Oh,
man
it's so nice.
who murdered a Taco Bell because someone called him wacky.
Taco hell.
Taco.
Well, like we were talking about, like the guy who was impersonating Elle, and it reminded me of the guy that impersonated this guy, like when he was dead.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And he like came to the door, and he was like, "Hey, I've been like doing your thing," and he's like, "You're doing this wrong."
Yeah.
He's like, "That's not how this works." But seriously, Lo, if you guys have not read this series, it's very, very graphic and disturbing, but it is such a good story.
Yes. Now that Lynn is most of the way done drawing it, we can say it is Johnny the Homicidal Maniac.
Yes,
Yep.
yes, absolutely.
By Jonan Vasquez, who is, if you haven't noticed by the art style, is the creator of Invader Zim. Such an amazing comic. I love it so much.
It's so good.
And he did this before Invader Zim.
I actually read this before Invader Zim like was a thing, and I was like, wait a second.
Yeah, and it really shocked me when I found out when Invader Zim got greenlit. Jonan was 22 years old.
Yeah.
Yep.
Goals. Right?
Yeah.
He was a excellent storyteller.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, he
It
still
was-
is. He's alive.
Oh yeah, he's not dead. Well,
He's not dead.
socially he's dead. But
Socially.
Socially, he's always wanted to be dead.
yeah. Like I just remember like looking him up and stuff and being like, he does not particularly like anyone.
No.
Yeah, that's my take.
Like, dude, I get it, bro.
Yeah.
There. That's my take on Zim. I mean, technically Zim's a
And
villain.
Squee.
Oh,
Squee is the
God.
best.
Such a great series.
Oh, what about, hold on.
Don't. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I know what this is. I know what this is. I know what this is.
Oh,
Ah.
Fiddler Bunny.
The nail.
Oh, loved Fiddler
God.
Bunny.
Memories, y'all.
Oh my god.
Then we died, and he came back, and he had almost no hair.
Oh, he had this happening, which a lot of my characters had for a long time.
Yeah, he just had those 2 strands of hair.
I just remember he died, and then Hell was like, "We don't want you," and then
Oh my
Heaven's like,
God.
"We don't want you either."
And like Heaven's like, you're causing chaos up here. You need to leave.
Please leave.
Such a
Dr.
awesome.
Draken and Jack Spicer are my favorite, funniest.
I
villains for me.
loved Jack Spicer.
Oh.
Excuse
Oh
me.
my god.
And Dr. Draken are great.
Oh,
love
no.
How, I love how Eggman's becoming a comedy villain now.
Yeah.
Wasn't it always?
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
except for
even
that
more
one
so in
Sonic
recent
series,
years.
I felt he was kind of terrifying. There was just one. I can't remember what it was called. It was the one from the 90s.
Which one? What?
One Sonic series they had in the 90s where
They had
Sonic X?
oh yeah
No.
no Sonic X was the anime,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
which I really loved.
Yeah.
But I think there was 3 Sonic TV shows in the 90s.
Oh, man. I'm going to get back into my Sonic drawing days. Hold on.
There was a lot.
There was The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, and that was
Sonic Adventures.
the really dumb one. There was Sonic the Hedgehog, which was later just called Sonic Sat AM, and I believe that's the one that you're referring to.
There we go.
And then there's another one called Sonic Underground, which featured Sonic and his 2 siblings,
What?
fighting Dr. Eggman with the power of their rock.
God.
What?
Yeah, no, he had 2 siblings, a sister and a brother. The brother was the drummer, and he had green hair or green quills. The sister had like kind of magenta,
Oh, my God. I think I remember this.
and she played. I think she played a guitar. And Sonic
That sounds
played
about right.
And Sonic played the electric guitar.
Of course he did.
Oh, goodness.
The 90s.
No, the 90s.
The 90s had some of the best, like, for me, best childhood villains that I can think of.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah, childhood villains. Yeah, let's talk about those.
Which I
Speaking
think
of
maybe
which,
80%
You got more quotes for us, bro?
This is my childhood villain because I read this when I was in middle school.
Fair. Fair.
Agreed, yeah.
speaking of childhood villains, this is the only Disney villain on the list.
Okay.
It is also the only female voice.
Oh, no. I'm ready.
Which I'm not going to attempt.
That's
doing
okay,
a
that's okay.
female voice. The quote is, "A woman doesn't know how powerful her voice is until it's been silenced."
Oh, oh no.
once again for chat. A woman doesn't know how powerful her voice is until it's been silenced.
I don't know.
I've given you the biggest hint that you can.
I know. I'm gonna. That sounds like an Ursula quote to me.
Yeah.
Correct.
Ah, I did it.
Everyone remembers the epic villain song from Ursula. Like, not much else.
Yeah. That's
Granted,
that's
it is
a
an epic villain.
that is a guilty pleasure song for me. Always.
At my
Don't feel guilty
At my
about it.
school, we have a bunch of CDs that are just a mishmash of different Disney songs. And anytime Poor Unfortunate Souls plays, I'll mimic her voice and dance around my little toddlers, and they think it's the coolest thing in the world.
Aw, that's so cute. Somebody mentioned
his
Miss
first
Trunchbull
line.
as a villain.
Miss Trunchbull.
Miss Trunchbull's
Oh, yeah,
scary.
That was a scary.
Miss Trunchbull
was so
scared
scary.
me as a kid. Oh my god.
Yes, I
You know what
totally.
I found out is so cool? Miss Trunchbull, the actress,
Yeah.
that's Aunt Marge from Prisoner of Azkaban.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
you're
Is it
right.
really?
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
funny.
No, I totally, as a kid, expected my principal to just come and randomly grab me and go and then throw me in the chokey. I mean,
Oh yeah, I had childhood nightmares about the Chokey.
Yeah, no thanks.
No, thank you.
Oof.
um,
My favorite childhood villain was Claude Frollo.
Oh, I
I love-
love
Yes.
Claude Frollo.
Yeah.
I love Claude Frollo so much.
He was a good
And
villain.
like,
praise you, Tony J.
like
Yeah, the
even
immortal Tony J.
in the Disney movie, he was creepy. In the books, he's like, you get his like backstory on why he is the way he is, and it's even worse.
Oh
Oh
god.
yeah, no. Victor Hugo does not write happy books.
Mm-mm.
And I love him for it. I do not like happy books.
Oh,
Give me the sad.
Oh no.
I don't mind sad as long as there's hope, which is why I do like Les Miserables.
Oh yeah, Les Mis. Ah.
Yeah.
Javert.
Stop it.
Javert.
I've never seen Les Mis.
Lynn, we're gonna watch party that, and you're gonna have to put up with me obnoxiously singing every goddamn song because I did that to
Watch
Tabitha.
Party on Netflix. We're gonna watch Les Mis
Oh,
because we all have the time.
but again, with the whole thing
Yeah,
of
we do all
mentioning,
have the time.
Mm-hmm.
Though that would be fun one of these days, doing a watch party.
Oh, for sure. If it's a musical, I'm gonna be obnoxious the whole time, just so you know.
Here, let me get rid of Johnny.
Well,
real fast.
fortunately,
I already saved him, so you're good.
Netflix party is only a text chat.
childhood villain Emotep from The Mummy and The Mummy Returns.
Emotep scared me so much.
Having traumatic fear of
Emotep is
any
such a
Egyptian mummies.
I'm gonna be real with you.
I
I'm gonna be real with you
I
real
was-
real quick. The Mummy movie, when I first saw it, yeah, I love that movie so much. I had a love-hate relationship with that movie when I was younger because I was like halfway between being terrified by Emotep and just loving every second of the movie.
It's like I'm not sure I should feel about you.
It's like I loved every other part. I didn't even care about the man-eating scarabs, but like, oh my god.
I'm still so surprised that the faces that Arnold Vosloo makes in that movie have not become memes faster.
I love him so much.
Looks like you're on the wrong
Side
side
of the
river.
river.
I love Benny.
Oh god,
With my
Lynn.
heart and soul.
Lynn,
What?
Mommy AU.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Vic and I have been like spiraling into different AUs to yeet our characters in. And I'm trying to even fathom what Grayson would be in a Mummy AU.
He's obviously what's her name because you know.
Evie?
Yes.
No.
No way. No way.
Come
You know
on.
who Grayson is obviously?
Oh no, the brother.
Yes.
Yes.
I was trying to give him some credibility, but okay.
deserve any of that.
Fine.
He hasn't
Whatever.
earned the credibility yet.
He survives,
Yeah,
which is great.
Yeah.
yeah.
And he wants a mimosa.
And he always wants a mimosa. This is true.
And he wants to ride on the camel.
Oh my god, you're right.
But yeah, no, back
But
on
why
the...
not? I want to ride on the camel.
He makes kissy faces at the camel. I feel like Wes would be one of those, like, guardian guys.
Oh yeah?
Like, you know what I'm talking about? I don't know what they're called. You know what I'm talking
I
about?
know what
They
you're-
have, like, the
I know
face
what you're talking
tattoos,
about.
and they're like, hey, you
Yeah.
should probably not do that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably don't.
Wait, what? Whomst?
What's his name? The
Magi?
the Magi, is that what they're called?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, the Magi.
I feel like that would be like Weston Alistair just being like, hey, y'all.
Hey, what's up, bros? You shouldn't do that. It's cursed.
Okay.
Speaking of amazing actors doing voices, the Magi actor plays one of my favorite like C-list DC characters in Justice League. He's the voice of Dr. Fate, and oh my gosh, he just makes all the Mystic talk just sound so good.
West.
I mean, that sounds like such a West line to me. I'm sorry.
You know what? I could see West being Brendan Fraser.
I mean, it's a look. Like you know, it's definitely a look for him.
Yeah.
Then again,
it's like
if
he's
West
going
is,
back to the Underdark. Oh my god.
that's right, he is.
Boy. That's okay. They
Oh,
have a
man.
cleric now.
I've been there.
I've been there. Oh god, poor guy.
They have a cleric.
Okay, you got any more villain quotes for us?
I have, let's see, 5 left. We are halfway through.
We're halfway there.
One more quote until we get to the anime ones, which
Oh no.
Yes.
definitely have.
Oh,
set
what should we
episodes.
what should we be drawing, Lynn? What should we be drawing?
Good question.
Chat, give us a villain to draw.
Yes, please.
Give us villains to draw.
Also, if you hear anything opening, it's me opening a thing of Raisinets, so I'm sorry. Raisinette ASMR.
I mean, I don't know if chat's been able to hear this,
The
but
master.
I've been drinking a nice warm mug of mead.
Ooh,
I
Black
saw
Adam.
Straw.
Draw your straw.
Him
Draw your
from the
straw.
Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, I'll take that
Excuse
one.
me, you mean Grayson from the Powerpuff Girls?
Yeah, I'll just draw Grayson in him's outfit.
Please do.
I just have to. Sorry, I'm gonna need this whole canvas here because
Okay.
it's gonna just be.
Go
It's
ahead. Just
gonna be
legs.
Grayson
Yep.
in a pose, yeah. Oh no! Do the him in the bathtub scene.
Oh God! Hold on. Let me get reference. This is your daily reminder to always use reference.
Okay, so the next quote. Do that.
Oh no, I lost.
I'm not a comic book villain.
I did
Do you
not use
seriously
connection.
think I would explain my master stroke to you if there was even the slightest possibility you could affect the outcome?
I know this quote. I have no idea who it's from.
Could you repeat that, please?
Repeat it one more time.
Do that. I'm not a comic book villain. Do you seriously think I would explain my master stroke to you if there was even the slightest possibility you could affect the outcome?
I feel like that sounds like a Watchmen quote to me, bro.
I love The Watchmen.
Correct?
Very much so.
Which
Ye-
character?
Fuck, what's his name? What do you call him? I forgot the name because it was long.
Ozzy.
Ozzy. Yes, Oz.
Ozymandias.
Yes.
Adrian.
Yes.
I'm bad
yes,
with
yes,
names. Like, I'm so bad with names.
He is. I mean, he does have a long name.
Yeah. Like,
But
it's one of those
that-
things.
He's just such a
Ozymandias.
great villain.
Yeah, like it's one of those things where because I saw the movie and then I also read the comic book at one point. So it's one of those things that I have to be exposed to it enough times that I will remember the name, and I just haven't been exposed to it enough times.
Ozymandias.
Ozzy, yes.
Have you ever actually read the comic?
Yes, I've
I
read the
have.
I love something that Zack Snyder and them released as like a companion piece to the movie. Because in
I'm very sad that
the world of Watchmen, Alan Moore decided to answer the question: in a world with superheroes, what kind of comics do kids read? The answer is pirate comics.
pirate comics.
Really?
So yes, so there is a So throughout Watchmen, the comic, it will occasionally cut back to this newsstand where a kid's reading a comic called "The Curse of the Black Freighter," where the main character of that is going through the same sort of emotional journey that the main
I
character
remember
is going
this.
through. I have on Blu-ray "The Curse of the Black Freighter," an animated movie
Oh, God.
starring Gerard Butler.
Okay, I'm gonna. Oh my god, that was some thunder.
Yeah.
You good?
Lynn?
Lynn, are you good?
Lynn?
We're cool. We're fine.
Oh god, that
Very
was.
stormy outside.
That's some.
Yeah.
That's something that would spook West.
Yeah.
My dog is like
Aw.
having a panic attack. He is shaking so bad right
Oh,
now.
poor
Aw,
Whiskey.
He keeps yawning.
Oh.
He's
I'm
like
gonna-
sitting on my lap. So I might have to mute every now and then if there's like really loud thunder. So
No,
I
you're good. No, you're totally good.
That's
Whiskey,
fair.
you are wrapped up in my headphones, bud.
Oh, poor guy. I'm
Take
gonna
care
draw
of
a
your
very
good
specific pose.
Yeah, there we go. You're fine, bud.
Alright. Now into the anime quotes.
Greed may not be good, but it's not so bad either. You humans think greed is just for money and power, but everyone wants something they don't have.
That's greed.
Yeah.
Bruh, that's greed.
Too easy.
I was gonna say the same thing. I'm like, that sounds like something.
That sounds like a greed.
Yeah.
Greed's a
That's
cool guy.
great.
I like his character.
Greed is such a great character. And he
So
has like
entertaining.
an amazing arc.
Yeah, he's got like probably one of my favorite character arcs in any kind of storytelling, really.
Yeah, once he possesses Ling, like
And just
That-
how he like ended up sympathizing like with the human
Yeah.
race. I'm like, ugh, my feelings. I have so many feelings about that.
speaking of which,
I have to keep
That-
moving Grayson, damn it.
I saw a Tumblr post that just made me feel so many feelings, and then it ruined it with the next comment.
Oh no.
Was greed, or not greed? Envy had nothing, so he killed a man with everything.
Oh god. I love that. Makes me
And then-
sad, but I love it.
And the next comment was, "Wow, Mike Wazowski killed Markiplier."
Oh my god.
I still think if they ever make a live-action Full Metal Alchemist, because I haven't seen the Netflix one, if they ever do decide to make one, Mark should definitely play.
Oh god.
Should play Hughes. It's uncanny.
This is a thing that's happening. I'm not gonna draw the claws because I think that looks ridiculous.
The legs, though.
The legs. The legs are so good. Hey.
What's up, nurse?
Oh
hey,
my
Hannah,
god.
what's up?
There you go. I apologize for my sketches because they're just my mad thoughts. They're just my mad thoughts that I have to get out onto the paper as soon as possible.
I need a rendering of this, please.
I'm working on it.
Yes, thank
This-
you.
I
This
will
very much
line it
reminds
because
me
I
of-
always feel bad that you have to line my sketches.
of this reminds me very much of Dr. Frankengray.
Oh my god, Dr. Frankengray.
Oh my god.
Or would it be Grayson Furter?
Grayson Furter for sure.
Yeah, Dr. Grayson
I
Furter.
think we've talked about that one thing. Lynn.
I have. Never mind. I'm not gonna. We're not gonna talk about that AU.
Okay, we won't talk about the AU. I mean,
Oh, Lord.
good coincidence.
It was a good coincidence. I have art of Grayson's father dressed up as Brad, and I have art of Alistair dressed up as Rocky.
Ooh.
Rocky.
Do you have anyone dressed as Riffraff?
I do not.
I think I know who we were gonna pick for Riff Raff, but we just never did it.
Yeah.
No. That was my character when I was part of the Rocky Horror Shadowcast.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I did play Rocky once, but I usually played Riff Raff.
Rocky, Brad.
I loved. We used to have themed nights because we did it every month, and just doing the same thing every month was just kind of tedious for the crew. So one month we did superhero night, where everyone dressed as superheroes or like comic book characters. So our magenta, it was either magenta or Columbia was dressed as Tank Girl.
Oh, nice.
While I was dressed as Lex Luthor.
Excellent.
Because who better to come in and take over the entire show than Lex Luthor?
Oh my god. Oh, I have art somewhere in a draw pile of Grayson dressed up as Columbia.
Oh, that's right.
That is so funny.
Eddie! It was because Eddie! Yes, that's right. This was Eddie.
Yes, this was Eddie.
Oh, man.
Oh my god.
Oh, yes. Those are so... Oh, those draw piles were wild. I mean, if we're going to talk about Grayson dressed up as villainous characters, I mean, I really appreciate that one art you did of Grayson as Sweeney Todd.
Oh, the Sweeney Todd one! That was fun. That was the Halloween one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to draw him in, like,
honestly,
gloves.
I really like the piece of Grayson in his formal armor.
Oh god. Are we going to start talking about villains from that storyline?
No, it's just I think that a fun villainous version of Grayson would definitely be an Eldritch Knight.
Ooh. Oh no. Oh, that makes me sad.
Oh no.
Like someone who's almost diametrically opposed to everything that Grayson stands for.
Which is hysterical because his son is an Eldritch Knight in the Horde of the Dragon Queen campaign. And actually having to roll him through combat is absolutely terrifying because I'm like, good god, he can just level a whole army if he wanted to.
Yeah. Like, if Grayson applied himself, he could be terrifying.
Oh, yeah.
Just wait.
Oh, yeah,
All I'm saying.
I'm waiting
All I'm saying.
in anticipation.
Yeah.
Say
it! Say
it! Oh my god.
Patient.
Childhood villains, the Cankers.
The Cankers?
From
the
Ed,
Cankers.
Ned,
Oh, the Canker sisters, yeah. I never saw them as villains.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you. I never saw them as villains. Like, I know they're supposed to be the villains for the
They're bullies.
For the Ed boys. Ed boys?
Honestly, the most villainous person in that series, as far as like regular characters, was probably Kevin.
Yeah.
Kevin was such a dick.
Yeah. He was just needlessly a jerk.
Eddie was a dick.
Yeah, Eddie was a complete dick to everyone. So, you know, so, like I felt like Kevin being a jerk to Eddie was warranted, but if he was like a jerk to like Ed or Double D, I'm like, now you're just being mean by association.
Oh my god.
Double D, Kevin, best ship ever.
Okay,
I'm sorry, did you just bring Ed, Edd, and Eddie fanfic into my stream?
I'm sorry. Have you seen those comics? They're adorable.
Oh my god.
Don't make me Pinterest this. I have enough.
Do it.
Weird
Jared
shit
the
showing up
Goblin
on there.
King.
Goblin King gotten.
Eddie's brother was the biggest jerk dude who was bullying him. Yeah, his brother in the.
Oh yeah,
the show,
I
the
never.
Yes,
movie
his
was
brother in the movie was definitely
Horrible.
the biggest.
Hold the fuck up. There was
villain.
a movie?
Yes.
Yes, he was.
That's how they ended the series.
What? I never finished.
Yeah.
Or I never watched it religiously enough.
Yeah, the movie gave an ending to the series.
I will forever live in that
and you
creepypasta headcanon.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
But you did finally get to meet Eddie's brother, and he turned out to be a complete jerk.
Okay.
But yeah, as far as this series goes, I think Kevin was a needless villain to at least Double D and Ed.
Yeah.
So the Sunraiser had to mention childhood villains Murky and Lurky from Rainbow Bright. I'll
Which
one
one?
up you on that one. The Dark Princess from the Rainbow Bright movies.
Oh.
Well, the Rainbow Bright movie.
Rainbow Bright.
I am not familiar with the lore of Rainbow Bright.
Me neither.
I'm writing
So
down your grave instead now.
Thank you.
Because of my cousins, I watched a lot of the 80s shows that they kind of grew up with. I basically had like the hand-me-down stuff from the 80s. So Rainbow Bright was one of the ones, and that movie was something I watched a lot as a kid.
Ooh, I know a good villain.
What's a good villain?
Judge Doom from Toontown.
Oh god.
Christopher
Remember
Lloyd.
me, Eddie?
Don't even start with
I
me.
will repeat that.
Don't even start.
Yes, I will also agree. The princess didn't scare me as much as her evil henchman dude. Yeah, that guy was creepy. But she was basically the perfect example of a spoiled brat who was basically the villain in the sense of she could basically get what she wanted. He literally had no nose. That freaked me out. Yeah.
I loved if we're talking about 80s villains, I sent in my lines for the next couple episodes of Dragon Ball DC, and one of the character I play definitely has some Starscream elements to his character. Like
You got an opinion on villains?
Huh?
Since you're out here, do you have an opinion on villains? Like, what's your favorite childhood villain?
Favorite childhood villain?
I'm getting an opinion from my brother right now.
That's fair.
He's thinking.
Hannah, I am upset with your comment.
Who?
Oh.
Hannah says that guy that melded his daughter and his dog in Full Metal Alchemist.
My brother just said, God, I can't remember his name, but
Goddamn
this,
Tucker.
no.
Wait, I'll get a name. 1 second.
But, my brother said the antagonist from the Ratchet and Clank series.
Oh, Dr. Nefarious.
Hold on, he's actually, I think he might be thinking of someone else. He's getting a name for me. Google faster! As I color this Grayson. I just hear furious typing in the background.
Is he talking about Dr. Nefarious?
No, he's not talking about Dr. Nefarious. A what?
Or from the first one, it's Chairman Trek.
Captain Cork.
Captain Quark.
Yeah.
I love Captain Quark. Yeah, I mean...
Yeah.
The Three Witches from Hocus Pocus.
I mean, if we're gonna talk, I mean, hey, the Sanderson sisters
witches.
were the Sanderson sisters were a vibe, okay?
Yeah.
But that's just me.
Captain Quark, which I found out later after I got into Futurama, that he was an inspiration because of Zap Brannigan.
Oh my god.
I can see that.
I love that fact. I love that.
So imagine like Zap Brannigan gone evil, but like
Yes.
really good at coming up with like master plans.
Oh, sure. Oh god.
I think honestly, Zap Brannigan is what Alistair would be if he was like obnoxious.
Oh my god.
Tim Curry is long.
Alistair.
If Alistair
Tim
had
Curry is
a...
anything.
Yes.
I mean, I think, yeah. I had
Tim Curry as the guy in the hotel from Home Alone 2.
That was that's a good one.
Perfect.
I mean,
It does look like he's wearing a Miss Santa Claus outfit, which I'm also sure he would do.
Well, I didn't want to draw the claws, so I'm just gonna give him like arm length gloves.
I also really love Tim Curry in Freakazoid.
Yeah.
Freakazoid.
Because he had one of my favorite villain rants, and it just ended with, "They called me insane. They called me a madman. They called me Wendell."
Wendell.
Yeah, Freakazoid was such a good show.
What was No, my favorite Tim Curry villain was Hexus from Fern Gully.
I mean, he did
It's a
have
good song.
an amazing song.
That was a good song.
Yeah.
The Sunraiser
I'm not
mentioned
a
the
huge-
Skeksis.
That.
I love me some Skeksis.
I love how amazing a job that Simon Pegg did as the what is his character?
I wouldn't
The
know.
Chancellor?
The Chancellor?
Or he's the one who goes, hmm?
Chamberlain.
Yeah, that's Simon Pegg in the show.
Wow.
The Chamberlain.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I haven't had a chance to really sit and watch the show.
I have
Yeah.
not either.
I like it. It's got an amazing cast. And my favorite thing I found out looking at behind the scenes stuff for that is Toby from Labyrinth
Yes.
was the lead puppet designer for the Dark Crystal series.
Oh, that's so cool.
I did hear that.
Yeah.
That reminds me that there's a graphic novel series out there that I need to get that is I don't know if it's a spin-off or if it's a continuation of the Labyrinth story. I need to look into that.
I think
Or it's
I
a prequel.
remember that. I believe it might be a prequel.
Oh yeah, because I think it follows the Goblin King, if I recall.
Yeah, I think it goes into the origin of the fact that Jareth himself is not actually a goblin,
Yes.
but in fact a fae.
I'm here for it.
Well, of course.
I mean, he's David Bowie. Of
He is
course
David
he's a
Bowie.
fae.
Yeah, David Bowie is obviously an archfey, like
Right.
very clearly.
Hot take, everyone. David Bowie did not die. He just went back to the Feywild.
Exactly. Thank you. This has been our hot take for today.
Since I kind of zoned out because I just started seeing. What was it again, Vic, that you were saying
What was I saying about what?
that you were gonna read?
I wasn't gonna read anything.
No.
What was I gonna read?
What was it that you said that you were curious about? Graphic or novel or something?
No, I was just mentioning it about the Labyrinth.
Oh.
You zoned out so hard.
Well, I zoned out so hard because I was reading the comments that were.
It's
popping up
only
saying,
your
it's
brand."
Bad, it's awful. Don't. It's bad. It's terrible. The art is awful. The story's bland. Good lord.
Well, I just feel like I got shot in the foot. I remember I saw the cover for it once in Barnes & Noble, and I'm like, oh, I gotta pick this up later.
Yeah, there's a couple of them at my local comic shop.
Guess the other villain's like,
I'll read it anyway. Oh my god!
Comic shop, folks.
that dude.
Oh my god! My brother just dropped a Jack and Daxter thing on me, sorry.
Oh god.
Oh my god, Jack and Daxter.
Yes.
Great villain.
Jack and Daxter had some gorgeous ass art to begin with. Like,
Oh yeah.
I feel like that greatly inspired a lot of the shit I do.
Yeah, but they had like freaking D. Snyder as the villain for the first game.
Yeah.
And then you got Clancy Brown as Baron Praxis. in the
Yes,
second
Baron
one.
Praxis.
I mean, if you think about it, with all of the great games Naughty Dog has released, like story-wise,
Uh-huh.
do you think they would revisit Jack and Daxter universe?
I kind of don't want them to because it's perfect the way it is.
Because like Jack 3 ended just fine, and then like Jack X happened.
No, I don't want Jak and Daxter to be revisited. I would be fine with a remaster, but if Jak and Daxter was ever revisited, just don't.
Yeah.
Because it's perfect the way it is.
Yeah.
Would you
Oh, Jack X
take a
Combat Racing
remaster
was so much fun.
with a different combat system of how like Final Fantasy VII
No,
was doing it?
no. The combat system is perfect the way it is.
Okay.
The whole game was perfect. Don't touch it. This has been my hot take.
No,
What is
I
Grayson
agree.
doing?
His best.
Fair. Good God.
He's doing his best. Alright, I'm gonna save that one.
Jesus, would you fucking knock next time?
I think he said that when they were on the ship. Right?
Oh my god, he
Oh,
might have.
He
He
kept
might have.
telling everyone, he's like, please knock, you're gonna regret it one of these times.
Yes.
So if I scroll up to
I know we made a joke once where he's gonna go back to Waterdeep and he's like, "This door will not open for a week. Do not knock. Do not bother me. Just don't.
Just don't.
Just
Oh.
don't." All right, let me save this real quick.
Fun additional quote just because of it
Ah.
is knock next time. Knock, god damn it. Did you see anything? No, sir, I didn't see you playing with your dolls again.
All right.
Love Spaceballs.
Spaceballs is so good.
yes, I will also agree. Ash Solus as a villain.
Solus? Who? Who?
Dragon
Oh,
Age. Solus.
Dragon Age.
Who? I don't know even.
Solus.
Who? Excuse me?
Excuse?
I don't even know him. Don't even talk to me about him. I don't know him. I don't care who he is. That lying son of a bitch.
Someone's hurt.
I'm angry.
I want to murder. Yes.
I barely gave a shit about him. And you're gonna go and do that to
So
me?
bad
You're gonna
for the
betray my
people who
trust
played
like
it.
this?
Die,
I feel
Eggel.
so bad for the people who romanced him.
Oh, yeah, my sister was one of them. I was like,
Yeah.
ooh, girl.
Wait,
Sorry.
who was it?
Solus from Dragon Age Inquisition.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Slade was also.
Slade.
Oh,
Yeah, Slade's
I'm
also-
sad I did not get a Slade quote for the game.
I probably would not have gotten it, I'll be real with you.
Yeah.
Thank you for agreeing with me.
I
Alright,
don't
what's
know
next?
if you guys will get the
Mr.
next one.
Freeze.
I'm curious to know.
Mm.
Mr.
Even though
Freeze
it is an
Batman
anime
animated
one.
Series.
Don't talk to me about Thane either! Do not! Ash, stop breaking my heart like this! Don't! Just don't! I was crying so hard! My beautiful lizard man! I miss him so much!
I have to say,
I've only played Dragon Age,
Dragon Ball Z probably
like the first one, all the way through, multiple
before
times.
Majin Buu showed up.
Yeah.
That's where Alistair got his name from.
Those are my votes.
Yeah.
Alistair.
Yep.
Alistair, the lovable dummy.
I forgot how to draw Thane. I hate
Yep.
myself. I straight forgot how to draw
He-
Thane. I could draw Garrus. Hold on.
Oof.
Speaking
Yes.
of Dragon Age, that's also where I got one of my characters' names from. I played, or one of my favorite characters I ever played was a dwarven cleric named Baradrin Tethris.
Oh, nice.
Let's see. I got Alistair's name came from Dragon Age, Alistair, and then his last name is from Castlevania,
Belmont.
the Belmonts.
Oh yeah, if we're gonna mention villains, Isaac.
Dracula.
Isaac?
Dracula's an amazing villain.
Dracula's amazing, and then I also like Isaac as a villain too.
Who?
Isaac from the series, I believe, is what she means.
Series and Dracula's Curse.
You're cutting out a little bit on my end.
Sorry. Tabitha mentioned Isaac from the Netflix series and Dracula's Curse.
Yeah.
Because I know
I'm
nothing
gonna-
about the video games.
I'm gonna draw something up in the right-hand corner because Vic's taking up the entire canvas.
I'm about to erase it because he's bad.
Curse of Darkness. Sorry. Yes. Thank
Curse
you.
of Darkness.
We're talking about
I
bad
don't know
guys.
anything.
Garrus is a good boy.
Garrus is a very good boy. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
10 out of 10 would romance every time.
Every single freaking time.
Every goddamn time.
Mass Effect AU, remember?
I remember the Mass Effect AU.
We have so many AUs. Oh my
Too
god.
Too many. All right, I'm going to go back to our list real quick.
Yes.
I'm going to go through my list of villains that I have. Let's see. I have Fury Bradley because I like a villain with a cause, a drive. He was so embodied in, like, you know, as a three-dimensional character because it's like, hey, I was created for this purpose, but I made something of myself. What up?
Yeah.
Let's see. I have a long list of mother figures as the villains because that's a thing for me. That's a weird niche that I've fallen into for very specific reasons, and if I start talking about those specific reasons, I'm probably gonna have to start paying you guys like $50 an hour for therapy. So I'm sorry. As stated, the original Isaac, psychotic, questionably sexual madman.
Yes.
What? Oh, Shigo is such a good character.
Just to give you an
Shigo
idea,
was a
Vic,
great character.
this is Isaac's original design.
Oh my god!
Try not to stare at the crotchal area.
I wasn't staring at the
It's
crotchal
very
area. I was staring at where his nipples should be.
Oh no, this is
Also, I think Grayson needs those pants.
What? What was that? Send it to me. I need to see it now.
It's in the stream comments.
Lynn, I feel like I know what you're drawing.
Huh?
I feel like I know what you're drawing.
Do you?
Maybe.
This is a very bad sketch, so give me.
No, you're good.
time.
You're good. You're good. I think I know who this is.
I'm liking it so far.
I think I know who this is.
But going back, we have 3 last quotes on my little quiz.
Okay.
Go do it. Do it.
The next one is an anime. I actually am not sure whether or not you guys have seen, but it does fall into the trope of villain as the protagonist.
Ooh.
This series. The only ones who should kill are those who are prepared to be killed.
Oh god, I think I actually know this. It's just I'm an idiot that can't remember anything in this moment. Champ, do you know? Since you came out here to obnoxiously breathe into the mic. Okay, goodbye.
Oh
my god,
I
Lynn.
know this character.
Oh my god, Lynn. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
I'm glad people are recognizing it because I wasn't sure if I could pull this off.
I love him so much.
Oh, I forget what his name is, though.
It's one of my favorite things ever.
Yeah,
I love it.
I seriously forget what his name is, but I know who he is.
He's got a whole song.
Wait, no, that's not Radigan.
No, I know.
It's not Radigan. It's not
No.
Radigan.
It's what's his name from Secret of Nim.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
I was gonna say it's Jenner.
It's Jenner.
Yes. Oh, I love Secret of Nim.
Secret of Nim is one of my favorite Don Bluth movies.
Such a good movie.
I'm gonna go be quiet over here.
But yes, the quote, the only ones who should kill are those who are prepared to be killed. That is from Lelouch.
Oh god damn it! I knew I fucking heard that before. It was like sitting there like on the tip of my brain, and I'm like, that sounds like something from Code Geass. And I'm like, no, it can't be.
Yes.
No, it's been like 500 years since I've seen Code Geass.
Oh, I just remembered something. Someone earlier mentioned Shao Tucker, because we were talking about Full Metal Alchemist. My friend Howard, I love him to death, but he absolutely does not care. He wanted to cosplay as Shao Tucker and have a Nina hand puppet.
That's terrible. You're asking for a fight. Yes.
Someone, the Sunraiser, McLeach the poacher from Rescuers Down Under.
I mean,
oh, he was an a-hole.
that guy was a complete asshole.
Look, when you have someone who, oh my god, because it's gonna kill me now, that one overall, that also had to do, in my opinion, with voice work, with who they got.
Okay. Question for Boisterous Bar. Did y'all ever play Sierra's Lighthouse in the 90s? The creature that kidnaps the baby is terrifying. Champ, you need to stop interrupting, buddy.
That.
I actually never heard of that. Then again, I'm a person that lives under a rock and I barely know anything.
George C. Scott was who did
Agreed.
the voice of
I was raised by media.
I think dog.
I read books because I was that person.
I have a lot of book villains that I like. That I feel like people won't know because they're in books, and they didn't really get much of a. The only adaptation that was ever seen for this book series was like, I think like a short PBS special that was done like way long ago. But it was for the Redwall series, and I think it only covered like the first book. I think. I never watched it.
The BBC or something similar or did a Redwall series.
Yeah, I think it was it probably was the same thing, and then I just know PBS aired it at one point. Yeah. I think. I could be wrong because I don't know many things.
So Vic, when were you doing a Redwall campaign?
Yes, because we have the Humblewood set. We got the box from the Humblewood Kickstarter, so I really want to do a Redwall campaign so goddamn bad.
I'm really happy I just I was able to back Stibble's Codex of Companions.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I should be getting a hardcover sometime in November.
Yeah, because
just all the fuzzy friends.
Yeah. I need to build some. I gotta build some villains for that because I love building villains as a character for campaigns. They're so much fun.
Oh yeah, they're so much fun.
Oh god, they are so much fun. And
my first villains that I built for my first campaign, I made them out of necessity, or I made them as a fun, like, one adventure, but then one of them got away.
Oh wow!
Whoopsies!
And they ended up becoming the main antagonists of the entire campaign.
That's cool.
They were kobolds.
Oh my god!
One of the first adventures that the party went on, some kobolds ended up kidnapping villagers, which was really weird because they're kobolds. Once, why would they need to kidnap people? So they go into this like ancient temple and find them like performing this blood ritual.
Mm-hmm.
That is basically them trying to ascend to a higher state of draconic being.
Oh, nice.
So they sacrifice someone, and the person, and the one who performs the ceremony and kills the person becomes a dragonborn.
Oh god.
That's how dragonborns in that first campaign I ran were created. Dragonborns are not an artificially created race. They're just ascended kobolds.
I need this dog to stop barking. Oh my god. He's so upset about something.
Yeah,
like, I saw that.
No. I don't know what you're talking about.
I saw that down there.
I saw that down there too. And guess what we're doing after this?
No, I want to go to bed after this.
Well, then I know what we're doing tomorrow after this.
Don't do that.
Oh. Watch party.
Oh god.
Watch party.
Can I PSA? I wanted a PSA. So, here's the thing. This is always a thing that gets me because I am a person that has not seen many media in my life. And usually when I say that I have not seen a thing, people immediately want to make me watch the thing. And that just makes me want to go lay down and not do it. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Because I'm just like, I don't know.
Here's my thing. Would you sit down and watch one of my favorite animated movies?
Oh god, what is it? Last time you said that, you made me watch Watership Down.
Oh yeah, speaking of Watership Down, General Woundwort, there's a good one.
Ah, General Woundwort! That was fun. I liked the animated series. Fight me on it. Somebody fight me on it. I dare you to fight me on
I'm
it.
interested to see the most recent adaptation of.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say
that's the one that Vix mentioned.
yeah, that's the one that I like. So because I watched the original one from the 70s, and I was like, yeah,
Fun family
I liked the concept, but I just couldn't focus on the movie. But then I sat down to watch the new Netflix adaptation that's out, and I had so much fun watching it. I was sitting there like, holy shit, this is some fucking crazy shit, and I just loved it through and through. So if somebody doesn't like the series, come fight me.
Yeah, yeah, it's fair.
Because that made me sit down and pay attention to an entire series about rabbits. So
Yeah. Second to last quote.
my favorite mythological villain is Ravana and his son Indra. I'm sorry, I'm gonna really butcher that. Indrajit? Yes.
I know who you're talking to. Primal. Not a lot of people know. So,
I think Tabitha
Hindu
would.
mythology.
Hindu mythology? What's up, babe?
Oh my gosh.
That's your thing?
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Oh yeah, that's right.
It's been a while.
I know.
Tabitha's had a kick where
He's
she
been on a kick.
yeah, Tabitha's been on a kick like a couple years back where she was into Hindu mythology. So she
Yeah.
might have a vague idea. This is also
Yes.
a really nice render you're doing, Lynn.
That is actually really great color.
Oh, I'm just
Ash,
like
the enchantress, and
trying
Beauty and
my
the Beast
best.
was a bitch.
I mean, real shit, kind of.
what?
But at the same time, the Beast was a dick. That was the entire point of the story. He was a fucking dick.
Yeah, but in the original animated one,
Yeah,
he is like what, 12?
that's fair. I mean, hey,
11-year-old boy.
put Grayson in those shoes. Would you do the same?
Grayson wouldn't be caught dead in those shoes.
But like in the original animated version. Or Disney
Sometimes kids
animated
gotta
version,
learn one way or another.
But you're gonna curse a kid and his entire household. For
Okay, the
following
entire household
stranger
did not
danger.
deserve that, but you know,
I don't appreciate this.
it's very nice.
I appreciate it very much. It's so good.
I don't know why it made me
So
think of it.
great,
Another
Ghost
childhood
Catcher.
one was the child catcher from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Oh God.
I think that was, if we're gonna talk stranger danger, there's one.
Who wants to talk about smart manipulative villains?
Yeah.
Because I have a list.
Oh, I love smart manipulative villains.
The first person on my list is Lady Macbeth. Thank you. Have a good night, everyone.
Definitely.
Is that who a certain someone's based off of?
Yes and no at the same time. I have a lot of sources for building Rhoda Taderick as a character, if that's who you're mentioning, Lynn.
Of course it is.
Of course, obviously. Ooh, Moriarty. Moriarty was a crazy motherfucker. I just admitted that I watched Sherlock, and I'm sorry.
Nothing to
Why?
be sorry about.
I don't know. It was a
from
phase for me.
Othello.
It was a phase for me, and then I look back and I'm just like, eh. Then again, that's me with a lot of things I watch. I'm like, eh.
Yes, Rob Olivia.
Yeah, Iago was a fucking dick.
Yeah.
From Char- Ash.
Hey,
why did
A lot of Shakespeare's villains were actually really.
I'm gonna
smart
just
and
yeah.
manipulating.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, yeah, definitely so.
If you want to go,
Fun
the
fact.
Prince from Machiavelli, also as well.
Oh my god. I don't want to talk about the prince.
What do you guys feel? What do you guys feel about villains, but like they're the main point of like the story? Do you still see them as villains?
It depends. I guess it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because if. Yeah, I'm trying to think of words to say as I'm saying them, which never works out for me. Like how. I mean, yeah, because if I do like stories that centralize around the villains, because it's like you know what they're doing is shitty.
Yeah.
And you're not going to cheer for them for it. But it's like a train wreck. You just gotta watch it happen.
You gotta watch.
You just gotta watch it
Sit there
happen.
and eat your popcorn and just watch it.
You just gotta watch it happen.
Just sit there and eat your limes.
Just sit there and eat the limes, bro. Don't get scurvies.
Don't get this. Dr. Horrible.
Dr. Horrible, sing along
Dr.
blog.
Horrible sing along blog. Oh my god.
Wow.
The beast
The
from the
hammer
Magicians.
was the true.
Oh,
villain
I
here.
start.
Captain Hammer was definitely the true villain.
Yeah, yes, The Wolf Among Us. I loved that. I also have the Fable series. Like I've got all the books.
The Fable series was just such a great comic.
I love the Fable series. It was so good. And I love The Wolf Among Us. And I'm so glad that it's finally getting its sequel. Thank God. Thank you, God. I'm so happy.
Finally.
That Crooked Man, though. Spooky
Oh
dude.
yes.
Now that The Walking Dead is finally done, Telltale can, finally make The Wolf Among Us 2.
Yeah, I like, I'm going off of, because I know Jesus is currently typing.
This gives me feelings.
Villains that are the protagonists of a film. I do like stories that are centralized around villains, or
I do too.
also, in a flip.
We talked about this pre-stream, Megamind.
Megamind. Such a good
I love
movie.
that he turned out to just be like a victim of circumstance.
Which is usually where a lot of villains come from. They are victims of circumstances.
Yeah. But then the true villain showed his face, and he wasn't a victim of circumstance. He was just a victim of himself in that movie. Yeah, Titan.
Villains sexy and relatable. Next. Yeah, I mean those do happen. I also do love a good villain that is completely unapologetic in everything that they're doing. And they're just a straight fucking bastard through and through. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
The anime that we're currently
going back to Doctor Doom.
Oh yeah, because I just
with anything.
Oh yeah, because I just started. I start and finished within 3 days. The Promised Neverland. That was a fucking wild ride of an anime to watch. And that was definitely villains built through victims of circumstance, because there's like a whole premise to like the antagonists of the story, or at least I'm gonna say the human antagonists of the story. They are basically victims built through circumstance, and they become the way they are because it's they needed to be. Bungo Stray Dogs. Yes.
If we're talking about some anime villains that like are like through circumstance, freaking Char from the Gundam series.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Where are my Gundam fans at? I know Jeremiah's lurking. Wait, no, don't erase him. I didn't save him.
I saved him.
Oh, thank you.
Honestly, I like him better as the line work, to be honest.
I mean, it's good. It's good either way.
Hey, bro.
Yo, bro.
I was doing that yesterday. There was a Geeks for Fun stream where Alfie and Ian were like just answering AMA questions, and Ian was using Maya to build the bat signal for the opening of the series, and it would just be constantly, every time he made progress, save, bro.
Oh god. Oh, here's a good one, Lynn, and I think we vibe with it. Commander Rourke from Atlantis.
Oh, excuse me, you mean my art style? Hold on.
Get to it, bro. Come on.
Let me erase this. I'm trying.
Remember the trick I showed you?
I know, but I'm already halfway through this. I can't go back.
Debbie Jelinski from the second Addams Family movie.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
The entire bit where she is explaining her backstory and her childhood and her killing her family and her her husbands. That was great.
I just love Morticia's response. We could have been such good friends.
But pastels?
You broke his spirit.
I think that would be Grayson's reaction.
It would be. He'd be like, why are you
We could have been such good friends, but pastels, really?
You mean
oh my
Jash?
god.
Dolores Dolores Umbridge. Oh.
We're not talking about Umbridge.
We're not going to talk
No.
about her, no.
No. We're not talking about the true villain of the Harry Potter series.
Malibu Barbie, that's not who I am. That's not who I was. I was a ballerina. Graceful. Delicate. They had to go.
All right. Yeah, I think we only have 2 more quotes left on my little quiz.
Do it. Do it. We're gonna get it wrong.
The first one is a classic anime. Classic anime, classic villain who doesn't show up till like the end. A ravenous beast. The same blood runs through both of us. The blood of a beast who wanders, hunting for the blood of others.
I don't know.
I've heard this one before.
Thick, do you know?
Oh!
Does Tabitha know?
Think Tabitha might know.
I think I know. Repeat it again. I'm surprised Vic doesn't know.
Because I'm an idiot.
A ravenous beast. The same blood runs through both of us. The blood of a beast who wanders, hunting for the blood of others.
Vic, it's from an anime that you just recently introduced me to.
That I recently introduced you to?
Because I had never watched it.
You know... Oh my god.
It's one of my favorite animes ever.
That's Cowboy Bebop.
That's vicious.
That's vicious! That's fucking vicious!
It is.
I am ashamed I didn't catch the quote. Damn.
Ash, yes, I have seen Princess Tutu.
Oh, speaking of villains, I just remembered. Prince. Is it Prince or no? It's Prince Humperdinck from
Yes.
The Princess Bride.
Oh,
Princess Bride.
God.
Just
Yes.
amazing. And so, someone came up with a game that I loved. It was take a movie, remake it with Muppets, but you keep one actor
Oh
from
god.
the
Humperdinck.
original movie. Yes, keep Humperdinck. Yeah, keep Chris Sarandon as Humperdinck
Oh
and
my
just
God.
replace everybody with the Muppets.
Yes.
Kermit can be Wesley, Piggy can be Buttercup, Gonzo can be Inigo Montoya.
Perfect.
Freaking
I never watched
Sweetums can be Fezzik. Oh, who should be? No, Gonzo can't be Inigo Montoya because he's always a double act with Rizzo. Him and Rizzo can be Miracle Max.
I was just thinking that. I'm like, that's who it needs to be.
Yeah. Inigo Montoya can be. Should it be Fozzie?
I kind of want it to be the little shrimp guy.
Yes.
Pepe.
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 The six-fingered man can be Sam the Eagle. I love that.
I know you're drawing over there.
Who am I drawing over there? Lynn.
You're drawing the bitch.
The bitch.
Okay.
Is she?
I'll wait for
I mean,
us to
we can talk about it.
Because I also have a quote that I would be curious to see if anybody would get.
We could certainly talk about if she is or not.
I'm pretty sure. She's got some things I think that make her not the best.
Well, she could definitely be Rhoda, or
Rhoda.
I also
It's
I
definitely
also
Rhoda.
see, true, but I also see a bit of Delilah Briarwood from Critical Role as well.
No, it's 100%
Speaking of-
Rhoda.
Speaking of great villains, those two were fantastic.
That fucking Briarwood arc was nuts, so.
Yeah. I'm very much looking forward to that in the animated series.
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty cool.
Here.
Alright. So I kind of give a
Alright.
little bit of a flare to her hair.
Do another one.
The last quote is from an anime I'm only positive that Vic has.
Oh, you
Vic
put
and I
so
have
much faith in me.
I don't know if you'll get it, but once I say
I'm
who
gonna try.
it is,
I'm gonna
you're
try.
gonna go, "Oh my god, that bastard!"
That bastard. Oh god, I'm ready.
The people I love to kill that really get me jazzed never see it coming. Never. They're in some happy place where they're sure nothing. Dying is the furthest thing from their mind. Maybe they're thinking about what to have for dinner, just like you were, right before I walked in.
Oh no.
I feel like I've heard that before, but I'm probably not.
Oh god. I'm thinking.
I know that Vic has seen it because he mentioned it in the last episode.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, now I gotta really think hard. And that just makes me struggle more.
I
Yeah.
think I know who it is. But I'm not gonna say anything.
Oh fuck, I need, hold on, let me think. How enthusiastic was I when I mentioned this? That's a good indicator for me.
Actually, you were pretty enthusiastic.
Oh
because,
shit!
Because it was an anime that you were like, somebody in chat, please know this anime.
Oh no! Oh god, it's only something I know. Oh fuck!
You and I both know. I love this series.
Oh god! I'm gonna slowly die now.
I know. I think I know.
You think you know? Oh god, I don't even know my own fucking
You know
animes
it?
anymore. I don't even know.
I think I
I'm
know.
gonna let Tabitha tell you.
Lad Russo. Bacano.
God damn it!
It is absolutely Lad Russo.
Son of a bitch! That motherfucker!
Hey, you got it almost right.
Shane, you nailed
Instead of
it.
bastard, it was motherfucker.
I mean, I'm trying to keep my own dialogue clean.
I'm no, I can't. I always fail. I can't do it.
I have
As
to
long as it's not
maintain
the
my
first-
image.
As long as it's not the first couple minutes, we're fine.
I have no image whatsoever. So I'm just.
I got a quote.
Oh,
What's your quote?
Since the inoculation of this world, neither truth nor lies have existed, only authoritative reality. Regardless, every being in this world lives misrecognizing only convenient facts as truth. This is because they have no other way to live. However, for the powerless who make up the majority of this world, the inconvenient facts they affirm through themselves is entirely the truth.
Oof.
it was cutting out a little bit, but I got the gist of this. This is actually one I don't know.
Oh no!
We're screwed.
We're fucked.
Jeremiah, are
It
you
sounds
lurking?
familiar, but I don't think I know it.
Jeremiah might know this one.
Oh no, Jeremiah might know this one. Jeremiah's always lurking. He like popped up when we said Gundam, and he's like, "What?"
He's like,
Gundam.
excuse me?
He's like, "Gundam? What? Where?"
The original Mobile Suit Gundam was amazing.
Is anybody? It was so long he didn't catch any of
I'm
it.
not sure
Sorry.
I know this. Anybody in chat know it? I'm gonna take another sip.
I'll give another quote. But living creatures are strange. They are made in such a way that they can actualize only what their minuscule minds wish for.
Are you fucking quoting? No, that's impossible. For a minute, I was...
Huh?
No, I was like, wait, are you quoting
Can
Final
we
Fantasy
get a
VII?
hint on that?
Huh?
Are you quoting Final Fantasy VII?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, can we get a hint on that?
Can we get a hint?
It's an anime.
It's an anime.
Okay, narrows it down a lot.
That so narrows it down. What year was this anime?
Mid.
I kind of want to.
2000s.
Mid 2000s.
It sounds very philosophical, so
It
I
is.
kind of want to say it's from from like
It
Ghost in
was
the
a
Shell.
it was a very popular anime. Not Ghost in the Shell.
Ooh,
Okay.
It was a popular one. It was on Adult Swim.
of course it was.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
stumped.
actually kind of surprised Vic doesn't know this.
Shh. Look, I have been failing this quiz from the start, so don't
Hey,
put
good
too
job,
much...
Jeremiah got it.
Was it? Eyes.
What
You
is it?
son of a...
Which one is it?
It was Sosuke Aizen.
I hate you. Of
Oh,
course you would quote him.
Oh, I can't. I am not a huge fan.
No
of
wonder the quote was so goddamn long.
it. Yeah.
The motherfucker, all he does is monologue.
That guy who
And it's
he
funny
never let
because
anyone talk.
No.
and it's funny because I was like, oh, this motherfucker.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Jeremiah.
Oh, whoops. Wrong Lair. Lair check, bro.
Jeremiah, shut up.
Lair check.
Layer check. Okay, I'm on the right layer.
Okay, I was not, so I had to fix myself.
I don't like how this guy's looking at Rhoda.
I don't either.
I
It's making me very uncomfortable, but I feel like they get along.
I
You
feel like
know
Rhoda
they
would get along with
definitely would.
anyone.
Fair.
I don't think Rhoda's capable of getting along with anyone.
No.
Unless she was gonna, like, use him for something.
Probably.
I mean, I think that he would like try to use her, but she'd outwit him and end up
Oh,
using
absolutely.
him.
She'd probably, like, have him fucking murdered.
Yeah.
After his usefulness was finished.
Like, goodbye.
Yeah, I don't need you anymore.
You're not needed anymore. Goodbye. And then she takes him out back and shoots him.
Like the dog he
She
is.
absolutely would.
She's the kind of person that... She's like the kind of villain that if she, like, shoots someone, she'll hand the gun off to be cleaned, like, by someone else.
She tried to kill her own son. So,
She did try to kill her own son. She successfully killed her own husband. So, yeah.
grade A-hole.
We can talk about that for a while.
Oh, God, you're making her look so scary.
Good, that's the intention.
Oh, God.
She's supposed to be very
love it.
intimidating. That's why I had her dressed very specifically in that scene. I'm like, I wanted her to impose an intimidating figure.
Yeah.
And red's
I
a very
don't
intimidating
know.
color.
I don't know what her Twitch handle is, but I did invite for some of you who don't know, for Lynn's birthday, I decided to record some voice lines as Grayson, as what I do normally. But to make it special, I got one of my fellow voice actors from the Geeks for Fun channel to voice his twin sister. And I don't know if she's in the chat, but I did invite her to watch this stream. She did an amazing job as Grayson's
It was
sister.
amazing.
Yeah,
It was amazing.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is how I see
Hopefully
her.
she shows up and like they get to have that kind of relationship in Horde.
Yeah.
We'll see, Vic.
We'll see. I mean,
Hopefully.
she did show up and she's there. She is there.
Yeah,
She
I know
said
she's
things
there.
to Grayson. She's just like, "Hey, do you remember me?"
Yeah, so yeah,
And
you
he's
remember
like,
me? I was like,
"Sure."
yeah, I remember me when your life got screwed up. I was there. What's up? Hello.
Yeah. My
She seemed
favorite
nice.
Yeah, my favorite joke in that whole reel was when she gets mad at Grayson for insulting her fashion sense.
I'm
Ooh,
very
Tadpole came in with a really cool quote for something that I actually need to read/watch for the Liar game. Everyone wears a mask. Justice, truth, happiness, and stability. Your true face. What would it look like? Oh my god, that sounds like a fucking villain I'd vibe with. Damn it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always end up, when it comes to like villains that I vibe with, it's always like the ones that are like on a higher thinking level than everyone else. That they're probably like 100 steps ahead of you the whole time, and yeah, in like every time they pull something, you're just like, this motherfucker, but you're just like impressed every time they do it.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I still love Lex Luthor. Such a great villain.
Yeah.
Silly, emotional as a douche canoe.
I'm here for it. I vibe. Sign me.
Again, I'll go back to Doctor Doom every time. Every time it just turns out, it's a Doom bot.
It's just a Doom bot.
He didn't bother he didn't feel like this was important enough to do himself, so he just sent a robot.
God, that's a Grayson move.
He just sends a mirror image.
And it's like, yeah, whatever.
I'm gonna send this robot that thinks it's me and can basically do everything that
I'll just send a simulacrum or whatever they're called.
Yeah, I'll send a simulacrum.
Yeah.
It's fine.
God, Grayson would make a simulacrum of himself.
Oh, he would. We've discussed what mirror image happens.
We know. Yes, we all know what happens.
Art has been made.
It has been made.
Grayson as different kinds of wizards would be hilarious. Like Grayson as a necromancer would just be so much fun.
Oh God. I'm trying to imagine.
The thing is, though, like he doesn't like dead things.
Ewy.
Like, he gets the big ewies. Like he's like,
like
it's not.
He does animate dead, and like a whole skeleton comes out, and it's like, ew, ew, ew.
Ew, ew, ew.
Go be dead over there, please.
Yeah.
Ewies.
The major ewies.
Good. I'll go write some combat scenarios with skeletons and zombies.
So you can hear him go ewy.
Yeah, ew. I don't like it. I mean, it's possible because it's been canonly mentioned that the Wizards of Thay are involved in this campaign. So
great.
Just him going. Just why is it wet? Why is it wet?
Why is it wet?
I do not wish to be moist in this way.
Oh God.
That was the quote. Is why is it moist? Why is it moist?
Oh good Lord. Oh, 6 a.m. Good night. Go to sleep. That's a heckin' late bedtime.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Night primal. It's 6 a.m. in the UK.
Ventress is a good villain. Thank you for bringing up Ventress. I feel recognized in this moment. Also, Darth Maul from Rebels. What's up?
Yeah, Darth Maul from Rebels was great.
Oh man, that's such a good villain.
There's a villain
and Clone Wars. He was great in Clone Wars. I really like that Ray Park has been keeping in shape, for the sole reason if he ever gets asked to return as Darth Maul.
Oh my God! I mean,
he's a great stuntman and a martial artist, but
right.
He has gone on record saying that one of the main reasons why he is staying in shape is so that he can play Darth Maul again.
Yes.
I mean, I would.
And I'm so happy if you haven't heard the news that Rosario Dawson finally got her wish and is going to be playing Ahsoka Tano in the next season of The Mandalorian.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
I did hear that.
Mm-hmm.
She has been lobbying for that part for ages.
Oh, good Lord.
I good for her. I like her.
Yeah, she's a great actress.
Reading notes.
I'm way too invested on.
You really are.
Dude, I don't mean to. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, it's totally good. I'm reading through notes real quick. Let's see. I had here villains you vibe with, villains you love to hate. Did we ever ask John's opinion on villains?
No, we haven't. What is Mr. Lynn's
What's Mr. Lynn's
opinion
opinion?
on?
He, like, when he thinks of villains, he likes Joker type villains who are like very charismatic and manipulative.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah.
We're vibing.
Yeah, and he was the one who actually suggested Judge Doom from Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Nice.
He's like, that was a scary motherfucker. But
villains when you least expect it.
Mm-hmm. And then we kind of just talked about like what's the difference between a villain and just like a bad guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're just kind of talking about that.
What were his thoughts on what's the difference between a villain and a bad guy? Because I have some thoughts as well.
He kind of lumped them all into one category. Because like he was like, yeah, because he was just kind of like, yeah, they're the opposite. Like they're the bad person. So.
Okay.
Again, he doesn't have like too much reference.
I just think of the Zangief quote from Wreck-It Ralph. It's like, just because you're a bad guy doesn't mean you're a bad guy.
Yes.
Yeah. No, that's true.
Thanks, Satan.
But when you announced the video, the subject of today's stream
yes.
on the Discord, the very first reaction was someone said the Tarrasque.
The Tarrasque. And
I do not agree with that. The Tarrasque is not a villain.
Tarrasque is a monster.
It's just a giant monster. It's a force of nature. It doesn't have any wants or desires. It just destroys things. A villain has an active goal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And regardless of the heroes, they're going to try and achieve that goal.
They're going to do whatever the hell they can to get that goal done.
But the best villains, I find, test the heroes.
Yes, that's actually one of my notes. That's one of my notes. Villains that make you question yourself. Like a villain, like, you know, if you're the protagonist of a story, you have a villain that is constantly challenging your way of thinking.
That as well. But they propose a challenge, whether or not they are challenging mentally,
mm-hmm.
with like your own moral philosophies and like twisting them and turning them into something dark, and becoming a dark reflection of yourself, or in Bane's first appearance in the Batman comics, he breaks out half of the inmates of Arkham and then watches as Batman spends the next 3 months tirelessly bringing them all back into Arkham. I'm watching him wear his own mind and body down to exhaustion before he finally just beats him to a pulp and breaks his back.
Oh yeah.
That's a great villain. Like, he tests your endurance. He tests he tests him and just pushes him to the limit and sees how far he can go.
That's good stuff. I like villains that do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have one.
Villains are so much fun.
Tabitha, you had one?
I
don't
love
know
that
because they're so.
Mm-hmm.
One of the characters I get to play is technically a villain. In the character I play in Dragon Ball DC is a villain.
Ooh.
Yeah, I get to play Paragus, the father of Broly.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, okay. What do you think is like the difference between a villain and like the antagonist, bad guy?
Well, the antagonist is just the person who's diametrically opposite to the protagonist.
Villains have an agenda. That's usually my reasoning.
Villains do have an agenda, but I can say a heroic antagonist would also have an agenda. But an antagonist is just the person who is actively who actually they're the person who moves the plot along. The antagonist helps move the plot along, while the protagonist has to react to that. Like we were talking about with Death Note.
Yes.
Yes, L is the antagonist of the series, but he's also heroic. But he moves the plot along by doing things that make that make Light react.
Right.
He starts the investigation, and Light reacts, and in time, and has to change his plan, and it becomes this cat and mouse game, where the antagonist is on the side of justice and trying to bring down a serial killer, but the protagonist of the series is said serial. So I would say there is a difference to an antagonist and a villain. It just depends on the point of view of the story.
This is also true.
What you're making, Vic, is making me very uncomfortable.
Why?
Because, she scares me. Okay.
She's supposed to be scary. She's Grayson's, villain.
Yeah.
Ugh. Grayson and Xavier's.
She's the villain of Grayson and Xavier's story. That's essentially how I wrote her.
I need to know what happened after the hold person spell wore off.
The hold person spell? You can ask her next time.
No thanks.
Well,
I do have.
Yes.
No, you go ahead. Finish your thought.
No, because I was going to say, the most I can say is you were never pursued, whether it was out of the city or back to the boat. She never pursued you, and you never heard of anything happening during the rest of the night. So, I don't know.
That's so I love how she has gloves like Grayson has boots.
Hey, they have to be related somehow. Tyler, you said you had a villain?
I mean, again, I don't know if you could consider him a villain.
I mean, it's all subjective, maybe. Depends on viewpoints.
Melkor.
Melkor? Oh, yeah!
Melkor.
From the Silmarillion. The Morgoth.
Oh.
Morgoth, yes.
Yeah.
The one who took... I mean, that's a villain through...
Well, as you say, someone who has an objective, has a plan, put into consideration that you were the one who literally corrupted Sauron.
This is true.
Yeah.
Then he essentially corrupted himself through the Silmarils.
Yep.
Because he was driven to madness by wearing them.
A similar thing would be Warcraft, Arthas. Arthas took up Frostmourne and willingly corrupted himself and became the Lich King.
Yes, this is true. Yes. Also, Lynn, I'm just going to say that some inspiration recently hit from the anime I was just talking about, The Promised Neverland. I recommend watching it because there's some good character fodder in that show, in my opinion.
Oh.
That nervous laugh.
I know.
Are we talking like Wolf's Rain level of character fodder?
Ouch!
No, listen.
Wow,
Speak
don't
of that.
speak of Wolf's Rain, no.
Hold on a minute.
We don't speak of that beautiful and traumatic masterpiece.
God, that
Sobs.
ugh.
After you get done making your thing, I'm going to make my favorite Wolf's Rain character, and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
Oh God, I guess I can't stop you.
I do have another fun game for you after that.
Oh my God.
Oh goodness, we're gonna
I'm
get to that
curious,
time soon.
What is it?
I have a final quote from probably nothing you guys have seen, but I'm going to do a voice for it,
Oh no.
and I want both of you to draw your interpretation of that character.
Oh, is that gonna be our final
Yes.
draw for the night? Let's do it. Let
Yeah.
me
I'm into it.
let me finish.
Create a villain based on this voice and the line.
Okay, let me color her in real quick because I'm digging this look.
But after Lynn does the
Oh,
wolf,
no.
makes us.
Oh
feel.
no, it's fine.
She can draw her wolf strain at any time.
Callisto from Xeno.
I can.
Oh,
Nothing is stopping Lynn.
I just heard Tabitha. If
It was
it's
stated
the
in
same-
chat.
Oh, yeah, Callisto. If from Sinbad.
Xena.
Xena.
Oh. Yeah,
Warrior Princess.
it's been a while since I've seen Xena.
I've never seen Xena.
It has aged all right.
That's better than most shows.
Yeah, it is definitely a very 90s show, though.
I mean, I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's at that level, I would think, with like Buffy and
Yeah.
Charmed and all those.
I never saw Charmed.
Just watch the first couple seasons of Charmed.
I barely saw Buffy. I'll be real with you.
Uh,
I only knew enough to give a
af-
shit about Angel, and then I just went to go watch Angel.
Yeah. After about like 3 seasons of Charmed, the writers stopped doing their research.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
Big oof. That's
Yeah.
that's a reminder to me to always do my research.
Yeah, always do your research.
Always
Like,
do your research. Always use a reference. Always have a foundation for your work, because otherwise it can show.
Yeah, it's going to be a while until I release or hopefully release Marvel Bane, and so I can say this. I am currently just for research. I am just reading so many Daredevil comics.
Nice. Very
Um,
nice.
Alfie was kind enough to give me just like a definitive reading list. So he's like, first you got to start with The Man Without Fear. Then
Okay.
you got to read the Frank Miller run. Then you got to read Born Again. Then you got to read this writer's run. And then you got to read this writer's run.
Oh God.
And then you can get to this writer's run. And maybe this writer's run, and then you'll be caught up.
Oh good lord.
That's the big problem with the Castlevania series right now. It divided the fandom so badly. Me personally, I don't see anything wrong with the show.
I mean, I haven't even finished the 3rd season, so I don't know what to tell you.
I've only watched the first episode.
I've never even like played the games like that much. I will admit to.
Ugh.
I mean, I see.
Simon, what did they do to you in the 80s?
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
Oh,
God,
have-
they ruined Simon.
are we?
Have you seen?
What?
Have you ever watched
wrong way.
Captain
Clear
N?
check, clear check.
Oh, I know
Yes,
what you're
that's-
talking about.
that's
and
exactly
no,
what I'm
we're
referring
not-
to.
Yes.
No.
They ruined him.
Oh yeah, they totally ruined Simon Belmont in that show.
Oh no.
Oh, the lead
I'll
writer.
send you a pic real quick, Vic.
Okay. Oh God, layer
It's
check.
horrible.
Layer check.
What they did to him in that show.
They
The lead writer is a total shithead. Read his interviews. You'll understand. He's never played any of the Castlevania games. Stated he never will and never bothered to look into the lore.
okay. A point of contention, because I know who writes the Castle. It's Warren Ellis. It's one of my favorite comic book writers. Every single interview that he is given, he is putting on a front. I've seen interviews with everyone in the comic book industry talking about him. He's just a darling. It's just when he does press for things, he just likes to put on an act that he's a jerk and doesn't like people, when in reality he's just this super nice guy.
I mean,
Uh,
if I was ever in a...
nice, but don't mess with Simon.
oh wait, are you talking about the writer for Captain N or the writer for the Castlevania Netflix series?
Writer, I'm assuming they're talking about the writer for the Castlevania Netflix series.
I mean, if I
Yeah,
was being,
Warren
if I had to
Ellis is
sit in
great.
front of, if I had to sit,
Warren Ellis
yeah.
is just a really great guy. Wrote one of my favorite, a couple of my favorite comics.
Here, I'm gonna save this.
which I highly recommend if you can track down. He wrote a mini series called Next Wave Agents of Hate. It is a team comic about a team of D-list and below Marvel characters who find out that their anti-terrorist agency that they're working for is funded by terrorists.
I'm ready for the thing.
So they go rogue and try to take down the terrorists as their original mission. But they're all like D-list characters and kind of incompetent.
Oh my god, I remember that show.
I hated it.
I don't think it was ever turned into a show.
No, sorry, Lynn sent me a reference for the one show in the 80s.
The Captain N.
Yeah, I remember Captain N. Oh god, now I remember it. I feel like my mind mentally blocked it for a minute, and then you brought that image out, and I was like, oh yeah, that was a thing. That was a thing.
If you ever get the chance to track it down, Next Wave Agents of Hate is such a great little series. Like the only like characters that you may know from it are actually the only one that you may know for it is Boom Boom from X-Men. If you ever watched X-Men Evolution.
Yes.
Yeah, Boom Boom is one of the main characters in it.
I'm ready. I'm ready for this last challenge.
All right. Alistair looks so nervous.
He's so cute. He's so precious.
Wait. Boop, boop.
Perfect. Oh, crap. Yeah, that's right. I drew a shirt on him. My bad.
Disgusting. How dare you?
I was actually drawing me at first, and I was like, wait, no, this should be West.
Oh.
Perfect.
I mean, what's really the difference?
The difference is...
And Scott?
The difference is about 200 pounds.
Yeah. Also, I came up with a quote that kind of fits West.
Please, God, let me hear it.
Because you've explained several times, like, West isn't, in fact, stupid. He's got a decent intelligence score.
He has a...
What is his intelligence?
He has a +2 on his intelligence, thank you.
So what's his score?
14.
He's got about... Yeah, 14.
Hold on, let me see what Alistair's is. Alistair has an 11.
Oh my god, West is smarter than Alistair? Oh no.
Well, you've been writing him kind of like that anyway.
Whoops. I mean, West is just more nervous.
Alistair is a simple man.
West at least has his AA.
Fair.
As far as, like, level of intelligence.
They have the same strength, I know that.
They have the same strength. I know Alistair's got a higher charisma score.
Yeah. Alistair's charisma is a 15.
Yeah. Alistair is basically like a GED. Alistair got his GED. Yeah.
Yes.
He tried his best. Okay.
Yeah.
West has street smarts.
School just wasn't for him.
Hey, he graduated and he got sworn in as a paladin.
Yes, he did. He's a smart boy.
Yeah.
Somehow.
If he could pass their test, which was a miracle.
Yeah.
All
I mean,
right.
they were being tested to be paladins, so a miracle fits.
You guys will find more lore on that later.
We will you'll find out more about that later. So what's this final challenge? What are we doing?
First, the West quote is, "I'm not an idiot. I'm not an idiot. I just don't have time to put up with people's shit, and I have poor impulse control."
Yes, I love it. Thank you for just ripping a line straight from my life.
Now he has even more of a no impulse control.
Asking why West's nipples are blue. He took cold damage. Thank you.
Cold damage.
He took cold damage.
All right.
And for the record, our artificer says West is the smartest boy in our party. So.
All right, your final challenge for the night.
Yes.
I'm into it.
Put a face to this voice.
Okay.
Do you enjoy life? good. I take no joy in taking life from someone who doesn't care about it. I take no joy from someone who doesn't care about it.
I feel like we both just immediately started going in after this.
I have a very oh gosh. No. I'm thinking. I'm trying to think of a pose. Where my JoJo poses at?
Give me the JoJo poses.
Also for chat, if anyone knows where that quote is from, you have good taste in movies. I really like that smirk on Vix.
Good, that's intentional.
Oh, I've got a good mouth pose as well.
There's a very specific villain design that I have in my head right now, and Tabitha's gonna hit me the second that she recognizes it.
I think I recognize it already, guys.
Once you guys are like in the line art phase, I'll send you a picture of the actual person who gave that quote.
Excellent. Are you making who I think you're making?
Shh. Leave me alone. It was perfect. I need to take this opportunity.
Oh yeah, that's right.
God, we're so quiet right now. Oh my god.
We're like intensely focused.
I mean, it's really great art you're doing.
Son of a bitch. I'm so mad with Vic right now, but when you read the quote, when you said the quote, I was like,
Isn't it perfect?
Yeah, it sounds like
Isn't
him.
it perfect? Yes,
Just
thank
like
you.
him.
I love this motherfucker.
I think I know who you're making and I hate it.
I have such a
Yep.
history with this guy, let me tell you.
Yep.
I mean, we went through how many stages did he go through?
So many.
So many.
So many.
I
Like,
still have some of like the old art, like
this
saved.
is like since like 2009, this dude.
7.
Oh my god, that's even longer.
Yep. 2007, he didn't even have points.
No, he never did.
Nope.
I loved the horn adding though. That was like my favorite thing.
Yeah.
Was this the guy who you were like, oh, I'm just gonna add horns because F you?
Oh, there's actually I have like a whole backstory for this guy. Because he was originally a villain for something else, and so I guess I wanted to try to translate him as a.
Role-played.
Yeah, it was like a role play that Tabitha and I came up with like ages ago, and like this is like he was essentially the villain of this role play, and we just kind of like got really really deep into his lore and backstory, and he started out as just as this character, and we just fleshed him out so much, and he's just a fucking despicable asshole. But he's great.
So pretty.
Thank you. I worked very hard to make him pretty.
Is it zesty green? But no.
Zesty what? Is it zesty? It is not zesty green boy.
No.
Jesus, no, it's not.
It's not near in vain.
It is 100% not near in vain. If I was drawing near in vain, you would know.
You would see the sparkles.
Like, I guess... What?
I'm been a while since I've looked at chat.
But no, he's a character that there's just so much history to him.
Yes.
I want to translate him into a character for a campaign if I could, but I just feel like it wouldn't work as well as I'd want it to.
Yeah.
NPC. Maybe?
I mean, I'd NPC him for my... I would NPC him for a... Oh my god, Soul Patch.
What?
I'm like, Lynn.
I'm sorry.
I know your weakness for the Soul Patch.
Addie doesn't have a soul patch. He has a goatee, like, chin hair thing happening. Thank you. Don't call me out.
I mean...
Yes?
I'm not saying anything.
I like chin hair.
The fact that I unintentionally put him in a pose that lines up with a straitjacket scares me. I didn't even do that on purpose. I just looked at him and I'm like, wait a minute.
You just put him in a straitjacket.
He will not be in a straitjacket. No, thank you.
You're right.
He's
Like he might enjoy that.
He actually most definitely would. Let me color this motherfucker.
Oh. Man. I do not have a clean mind.
I mean, no one does. It's fine.
No one does here. It's fine.
Every time I think of
You're among friends.
a straitjacket, I just think of Steven Sejic, who paints and does the art for a fantastic series with his wife called Sunstone. It is an amazing romance.
Ooh.
And it is very not safe for work.
Ooh.
Even
Very
better.
We're all about the zesty life here. Plug for that zesty tier that we have on Patreon.
Hey, we have a zesty tier on our Alistair Patreon. $13. You can get full-fledged, zesty artwork of the characters that appear in the comic.
The zestiest
naughty
of art.
bits.
The naughty bits, and just like a week ago we put out for March.
Yep.
Yeah.
And actually, speaking of the webcomic, his wife, or Steven Sejic's wife, Linda, is the artist and writer of Punderworld on Webtoons.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. I love that series. Like her little romance between Bees and Persephone is just so cute.
Aww.
Yeah. And Steven just wrote and did the art for a DC Black Label comic called Harleen, which details the origin of Harley Quinn.
Oh, nice.
And it's so good. One of my favorite little parts of it is they kept in the throwaway joke that, not even like a throwaway joke, it's just a throwaway bit of that she slept with one of her professors.
Oh, wow.
While studying psychiatry. But they make the point that she was doing good in the class. She just thought the professor was attractive.
Valid.
Yeah, she's incredibly smart.
Of course she is. She's got a fucking doctorate.
Amazing in the class.
She's got a fucking doctorate. It's no shit.
Yeah, she earned her doctorate.
That reminds me of the.
It's just she happened to find one of her professors really, really hot when they were discovered that just ruined her reputation.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh, that for some reason that reminds me of the animated movie where the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles team up with Batman. And
that is such a great series.
Dude,
great movie.
Dude, like I think my favorite part was when the Joker was like making this whole shtick about, "Oh, nurse, can you come here?" And she just stood there. And it's just like, "Doctor," and it's like, "Yeah, I get a fucking PhD. Can I have some credit?"
Yeah. Actually, that's one of my favorite lines in Justice comics. Is someone is injured and Dr. Fate goes to like try and help. Harley pushes him out of the way and is like, "Back off, Fate. Some of us actually earned our doctorates."
Oh my god.
And yeah, another great little throwaway moment is for again with Harley is the moment in the Batman the Animated Series where they're bringing in Scarecrow into Arkham Asylum, and he's just ranting and raving about how they should fear him and how he's fear incarnate, and then they walk past Harley's cell and she's just like, "Hi, Dr. Crane." "Oh, hello, child."
Oh my god.
"You should kneel before me."
It's just like, yay. They're both psychiatrists and they have a good relationship.
That's adorable, actually.
And I love Harley and Ivy, best lesbians.
Of course.
Best DC
That's
lesbians.
so cute.
Oh, again, speaking of DC lesbians and
speaking of DC lesbians, of course.
I love Steven Sejic is just such a nerd. He just loves everything that he draws.
I need that kind of confidence in my life.
Last year, he started drawing in his spare time crossover fan fiction art of Wonder Woman and Lara Croft.
I heavily respect that. I've seen that art. That is some good art.
Yeah, no, he's an amazing artist. And he has several.
Oh god, I shipped that so hard when I saw that.
Yeah, he's got several series with his wife as well. They're both artists and writers.
Nice.
Okay, now that I see the full picture, I kind of like the soul patch.
Thank you.
You know.
He was judging the soul patch before.
I mean, everyone judges the soul patch until they get to know the soul patch.
Yeah.
Ask Cole.
I thought you said it wasn't a soul patch.
You guys the picture of the character who actually says that quote.
Oh no. I'm not even done with this dude. I have to draw some other things.
Oh, yeah.
Well, your guys are in the final stages.
They are.
I want to see what it is. Hold on. I'm going to look at it.
It's funny because...
I'm gonna make them red.
It's funny, Shane, because the quote is from one of my favorite movies, too.
I'm gonna put it on the sketch layer because I need room to do this.
Oh!
So I don't think I've ever drawn art of his things.
We were both off.
We were both way off? Okay.
Oh, yeah, no, totally. But these are great characters and designs.
Mm-mm.
If
god.
anyone who
Session reset.
Oh, session reset.
Oh no!
What happened?
Session reset.
Oh, no.
What had happened?
Yes. It won't let me undo, so I'm gonna just do it the hard way. I'm kind of digging that.
Since we're doing the middle of a session reset, I'm going to send you something.
Okay. Boop, there it went. There you go. Yeah, like there it went. Okay, let me see the thing. Oh my god, I swear.
Yes. Yes.
I'm gonna be a dumb person.
What?
What?
I have no idea what this is from.
Can I say?
Yes, you may. I don't
Leon
know.
the Professional.
What?
Leon the Professional.
I don't know what that is.
The villain that said the quote is from Leon the Professional,
Okay.
starring Jean Reno, and the very first movie of one Natalie Portman.
Yes.
It is a fantastic film about an assassin who takes on a 12-year-old girl and teaches her basically the tricks of the trade. And the villain is one Norman Stanfield, played by Gary Oldman.
Were they 4 finger or 5? I can't remember.
Their hands.
They're 100% anatomically correct hands.
Yes.
And
Damn it.
I just really love he says that quote to Natalie Portman as he's just holding her at gunpoint.
Dear
and
Lord.
she's terrified, this 12-year-old girl, and he's just like, do you enjoy life? Good. I don't like taking life of people who don't care about it. Just a fantastic line.
Yeah.
That's some spooky shit.
It is.
His Beethoven quote's pretty good too.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a fantastic film, and I highly recommend interested in film in general to watch it. It gets a little uncomfortable in one particular scene where it's Natalie Portman's character kind of falls for the adult hitman.
Oof.
And at one point tries to seduce him.
Yeah.
And he's like, no.
Hard no.
He is like, hard no, but like in the extended cut, they kind of imply the fact that he's a little slow. So he kind of doesn't understand what she's doing. And she's just like, and he's just like, no, I don't know what you're doing, but I don't like it.
Okay, I'm done.
Hey, how's I say, Vic, are you okay?
No, I'm good. I'm done. Just gotta fix that one.
I'm just gonna touch myself. The rest, these ethereal hands can touch you all they want. I don't feel like.
I mean, they're gonna straight up rip you to shreds, but I.
Grayson casts mage hand.
Is this an elfin lied, OC?
Thank you for the catch. Thank you so much. You caught it. Congratulations.
Again, this was.
Once you just started being ethereal hands, I kind of knew.
Yeah. I'm like, did you mean telekinetic?
No.
Thank you. Thank you for the catch.
In my
That's
opinion,
like
one of the craziest and most insane, ability anyone could have.
Speaking of villains, let's talk about Elfin Lead.
Let's talk about Lucy.
No, we can spend, forever talking about that. Lucy. Oh god, Lucy. Yeah, no, this was a character that was essentially spawned from the Elfin Lead anime, and then we just, built our own lore around him in the sense of he is the joke, a hand of fate.
Yeah.
Being that of a son of the fate Atropos. So, basically coming into the powers of his mother, and his mother was not a kind fucking person either.
No. She wasn't.
No. Mood. So yeah, that's where this person came from. And that's their whole that's his whole backstory.
Nice.
He's the next in line to become Atropos.
So where did your character come from, Lynn?
My ass. I mean,
right here.
I'm not gonna lie.
Honestly, with that particular hair pattern, you know what? I think that might be Villain Grayson.
oh god, no.
Oh, Villain
Poor
Grayson would have all black hair, let's be real.
Yes. Or all white hair.
You know what, I'll accept that.
Just all white hair.
Let me just,
He's completely jacked. He honestly, he kind of looks like if Osmosis Jones and Firax had a kid.
Oh dear god.
That's fair.
I'm gonna... write my notes real quick.
We should steer the conversation away from Osmosis Jones. We don't want to get demonetized.
No, we don't. Oh goodness. Oh gosh.
I was just talking about a fun buddy cop thing, okay?
That is a fun buddy cop. And speaking of which, Alistair is a fun buddy cop comic that we're putting together. And we're super excited for it. And I'm going to save this image real quick.
Actually, you know what? That is a good point from chat. I think Evil Grayson would have the black part's white and the white part black.
Oh my god, Anti-Grayson.
Yeah.
And he's super short.
Son of a bitch. I thought of another childhood villain when you mentioned anti. God.
What?
Negaduck?
Yeah.
Negaduck.
Negaduck.
Negaduck. Oh goodness.
If we want to talk about like anti villains that are just literally like villains that are like copy part that are the literal reflections of your protagonist.
And
Yeah.
I love that Jim Cummings did an amazing voice for Negaduck.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and then they've already pretty much hinted at that in the reboot.
Oh god, Villain Grayson has his boots at ankle length.
He just has
A
normal
travesty.
boots.
Travesty.
He wears normal shoes.
Where's normal boots?
Oh god, can you imagine a
Oh,
Grayson that was
Captain
actually groomed
Pollution.
by his mother?
From Captain Planet.
I can actually.
Oh lord.
What?
Oh, God,
I can
no.
actually.
That worries me.
Good, it should.
He'd
Oh,
be
no.
super short
I
and
don't
have
think
great
Evil
balance.
Grayson would be super short. I just think that he wouldn't be as fashion consciousness.
Oh god.
It would just be more of a
Dirty hobo.
mindset.
No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't because he would wear whatever his mother picks out for him.
He would,
So his
he would-
sister. Vic.
What?
Vic.
What?
Shut up, Vic.
I think like Grayson as the obedient mama's boy wouldn't really be his sister.
I hate to break it to you, Grayson is an obedient mama's boy.
I mean, yeah. The session from before kind of proved that a bit.
Yeah, that is fair.
They're gonna have a
Mama's
chat.
boy no more.
They're gonna have a chat.
Hopefully.
Anything can happen. We'll
Yeah.
see.
We'll have to see
He's-
in another
He's a very
week or
troubled
so.
individual. Yes, I can't imagine.
I hope to see so.
I can't imagine Alistair as a bad guy ever.
What would push Alistair to the limits of being a bad guy?
In his original campaign, he was stealing stuff. Like, he was breaking into things and he was stealing things, but he had no clue he was doing it.
Okay, so he was just clueless the whole time.
Yes, and that's how I see him as a villain. He's Kronk.
Oh my god, he's Gronk. Oh my
Like-
god, he's Kronk. Oh my god.
He has no idea what he's doing.
So
He's a
somebody,
drunk.
yeah, so somebody else would have to
I
be pulling
can
the strings for him.
Yeah, I could also see him being kind of like Bizarro Superman.
Oh no.
Me am worst villain means I'm actually the best hero.
Aw.
Oh
He
no.
just doesn't quite understand that what he's doing is hurtful.
Oh yeah,
Aw.
he would not understand whatsoever what's going on.
West being a villain is him going to any lengths possible to try to help somebody he believes needs to be helped, and basically losing himself along the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I could see that.
that's where my West villain comes from.
My joke is that if...
Also, Jeremiah made me sad in chat, because it says, if Grayson is groomed by his mother, Xavier won't exist. I'm glad you like Xavier! That makes me happy.
Xavier is becoming the poster child of Horde of the Dragon.
That was not my intention.
Yeah.
He was just supposed to give plot points. That was it. That's his entire purpose.
We gotta protect this sweet baby.
We gotta protect the sweet baby.
But what about the other babies?
The other babies are fine. Oh no, we made Tabitha sad. Sorry.
The babies.
Oh, poor Peppercorn.
Oh,
Well, I guess it's about that time.
Gosh.
it is 2 a.m. in my universe.
So it's time for Lynn to go to sleep as I tuck Lynn into my pocket and give Lynn a little pillowcase folded out of tissue paper.
Put me back up in the attic.
Put you back in the attic and get the broom.
Put the Indian back in the cupboard.
Oh. All right,
Oh,
so
boy.
yeah, thank you guys
Oh,
for
right.
joining us as we talked endlessly about our favorite villains and why we like them and drew some interesting
this
things.
was so much fun.
And
Thank you guys for
and
having
just
me on.
oh yeah,
Always.
thank
It
you
was
for
an
joining
honor.
us. We've
Yes.
been planning this since probably day one of us doing this stream. We're like, we need Shane, we need him.
Well, I'm always happy to come on whenever you guys want to talk about.
The dumbest shit.
the dumbest shit ever.
But
Yeah.
yes. Listen to Shane's stuff. Plug
Yeah.
yourself again.
We should let Shane close out because we're so great at it.
So if I'm doing all the final plugs, check out the Alistair, her comic, and subscribe to it on Webtoons. Join the Patreon, and even if you don't want to join Zesty tier, there's a lot of great other perks. I personally am only part of the Paladin tier, and
Best
it
tier.
just gets
It's a good tier.
it is a great tier, and it gets you access to the Discord, which has a lot of great people in it. We just yesterday started a RP for the pirates.
Right, yeah.
The SS Death Save.
Yeah, that we made last week on our Demiplanes and Doodles. They loved their
I-
characters so
I-
much
I
they made an
love-
RP for it. It's
Yeah,
wonderful.
I love so far. Toby is just so cute.
He's a precious child, and I love Toby.
And the captain's hilarious.
Best kobold captain ever. Captain Flappy
No time to
Sleeves.
worry about collective amnesia or interdimensional travel. We have sailed.
Forget your problems. We're going to sea.
Thayfrin, poor Thayfrin. The crates only had limes.
Please eat your limes.
And as for me, definitely check me out on Twitter and Shortbeard VA. Yeah, I post a lot of really dumb things.
There's no trash talking and plugs. That's our one rule. By the way, it's just made up just now.
Also, check out Geeks for Fun, in it, who I do voice work for. Again, if any of the viewers right now are female and want to get into voice acting, the newest project needs female talent, and they need a Batgirl. They need a Catwoman.
Ooh.
They need someone to play female characters because they've got two amazing talents working on Dragon Ball DC. But there needs to be more. There needs to be more voice actresses for this to work. And just check out any of their stuff. If you want to see more of voice acting, check out my channel on YouTube. I can post a link in the Alistair Discord, and you can watch my little janky live stream of me reading D&D lore, where I read about the Githyanki.
Ooh,
That was fun.
Get the Yankees.
They are Actually, yes.
Post the link in chat. Post links in chat.
I will post a link to my YouTube channel.
Awesome. Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and as always, support our friends at Talon and Claw. You can check out their all the links that we have down below. We have merchandise if you want to check out some of the merchandise. We're always looking to put new stickers and shirts up. Our newest one is our #blessed. So for all you paladins and clerics that cast Bless and want your players to remember they have that extra D4 that they always forget about, that's a good shirt for you. Because I know in our campaigns, we forget about Bless all the time. So, so check out Talon and Claw. They have their dice pre-orders going from yesterday to April. Use the code Divine Conquer so you can get 10% off on your beautiful, beautiful dice orders. You can also use the same code on their Etsy account and get dice vaults and DM screens and dice trays to hold the beautiful wooden dice that you just pre-ordered from Talon and Claw. So, yeah. Woo! Oh my god. One breath.
You did
that
it
was
good.
a good breath.
Thank you. I was a swimmer in school.
Right. Shane posted his stuff in the chat, so go there.
Yeah, Shane posted his things. Go look at them. Go look with your eyeballs.
The links to my channel and Geeks for Fun. That is, it's a great channel, and they have their own Discord, which I highly recommend joining. It's so much fun.
Bless can be quoted in Fantasy Grounds. Well, buy the shirt anyway, because it's pretty and I made it. That's actually really cool. Yeah. So, awkward silence.
We did it.
We did it, guys. We did it, guys. Stay tuned for next Demiplanes and Doodles. We have no idea what we're doing. This episode was brought to you by Shane making a delirious post on Facebook at like the odd hours of the morning, and I just immediately screamed yes. So,
yeah.
If you guys have suggestions, feel free to throw them at us. You can find Lynn on Twitter at Lynn Ritter. You can find at the Divine Conquer Twitter at Conquer Divine. You can find us anywhere. We're on Discord.
Shane needs to do the evil laugh to close.
Okay, close us out, bro, as we say goodnight.
All right.
Night.
So hold on. I just need to ask, what kind of evil laugh do you want? Do you want to do the dark one, or do you want to hear my attempt at the Joker laugh?
Oh my god.
Ooh.
I'm afraid.
So
as we wait for that delay to happen.
You decide.
Oh, we decide?
Joker or just deep menacing laugh?
World-ending style.
Maniacal world-ending style.
Maniacal world-ending style.
Maniacal laugh.
I guess that would be the deep laugh.
Yeah, the deep Satan laugh.
All right.
Good lord.
That was so good.
I was looking at Vic's picture while you were doing that, and I got unsettled.
Oh, cool. Intention made. All right. So, oh god, Jesus just yelled Joker, and I know how much Jesus loves the Joker.
Okay, fine. We had the good maniacal world-ending style. We'll have your cake and eat it too.
Okay, go for it, bro. Go for it. I'm afraid of you. I'm so afraid of you.
Excellent.
That was beautiful. All right, guys.
All right.
Thank you for watching. See you guys next time. Watch our podcast on Monday, 7:30 p.m. Texas time, or in 8:30 in the future time where Lynn lives, which is
Eastern.
Eastern, yeah.
Or what time did you say? Central?
7:30, bro.
7:30 or 5:30 where I am.
Oh my god, you live
California.
so far away in the cowboy times, dude.
Yeah,
Cowboy time?
in the cowboy. You live in the cowboy time.
I do have cowboy time. Yes, thank you very much. Ask me what time it is right now.
I'm actually
Do it,
in this.
please.
I'm in the surfer time.
Ask me what time it is.
You're in bro time, bro.
Yeah, I'm in.
Please
bro
ask
time.
me what time it is.
What time is
I'm
it?
literally an hour drive away from Berkeley.
Vic, what time is it?
It's high noon.
Oh god damn it.
I'm going to bed now.
I knew.
Thank you.
We'll see y'all next time.
See y'all next time. All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, I won't be on voice chat, but I'll be in chat with you guys.
Okay.
Next time.
Bye.